Welcome to the Barbarian Horde, live on Bearded Barbarian Collectibles and Chased Kingdoms YouTube channels. From one barbarian to another, this live will make you go running for your mommies, enjoy the occasionally appropriate humor, and the epic giveaways. If you can't handle sarcasm and playful jabs at others' expenses, go and run for the chopper! So don't be a girly man, and make sure to subscribe to all of tonight's guests' channels, or I will hunt you down and find you. Now, let's start the darn show! Barbarian! Barbarian!
Hey everyone, that's right, it's Thursday. That's right, Thursday. Hopefully everybody's been having a great week. I personally had a colonoscopy today, so this is the best part of my day. Of course, it's not saying much because, you know, the beginning part of my day was pretty rough. So I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for checking in on me. If you checked in, nobody did, but in case you wanted to, I'm here. You can tell me about your experiences. We're going to talk about my colonoscopy, and I'm going to share pictures. Actually, that's not going to happen tonight, so we'll do something else instead. How does that sound? Sound good for everybody? Great. That's good to hear. All right, enough of all that. Here he is, our co-host for the evening, and every Thursday, here he is, Chase from Chase's Kingdom.
Buddy, welcome to the Barbarian Horde Variety Show.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening, buddy? How you doing, man? Doing good?
A lot better than I was earlier. Yeah, it was rough.
Well,
have you ever had a colonoscopy before?
Not yet.
Okay.
No, I have not. Not yet.
Yeah.
But I'm over 50. You're supposed to every couple of years after 50. So,
well, you're supposed to do it every 10 years, and 50 is when you should. Right. Assuming there's no polyps. If you don't find anything. Now, if you go digging around and you start finding stuff, then they have it more often. So.
Okay. Well, did your doctor have chubby digits? That's the main question.
I don't know. I was knocked completely out. The best part of it is the drug they give you is they start counting down 10, 9, and that's it. I was just out. And then I woke up and was like, and you don't know what happened, and it's best that you don't know because you
give me the propofol. I think it said a propofol.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Propofol. They said it was good. It was good.
That's a good ride.
The worst part of it is the prep. It is the most disgusting stuff ever. They give you this gigantic 4-liter jug, and it's full of the nastiest solution. And it's just, and you keep drinking it, and then once it hits, you are just emptying your entire body into the toilet. Okay. So, enough of all that. That's not very pleasant.
Sounds very pleasant at all.
It's not pleasant at all. Not at all.
Well, I know we got a guest for this evening. Mm-hmm. He's been, I don't know, he's been working out a lot, so he might be, he's getting
ripped.
He disappeared, so he might be getting dressed. for the show. He might be wearing one of those little skinny shirts he can Hulk bust out of when he gets on.
Is that right? Yeah, maybe. That'd be cool.
But we do have a new option that over here.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Comments on the screen. So normally you don't have that. We're going to see how it works, if we like it or not. I can't read that. I mean, it's so small, but maybe the viewers can. It's supposed to help you guys.
You can't see it. I can see it.
Well, if I look at the screen over there, I guess
the good thing is it's on your face. Like, it's not covering up my face. We don't want that. Because this is the moneymaker right here. So
I made it us a little larger on the screen for now. But once I see our guest's face pop up over here, he ghosted. I don't know what happened. I know he was munching out, right? Hold on, guys. He starts munching. Wait a minute. Oh, there he is. Okay. All right. Well, we do have another guest joining us this evening. Let me go ahead and shut these down real quick here. There we go. Let's put everything back to normal. There we go. Better. Right. Let's see here. Media assets. All right. Well, we don't have our normal Mama J, but she might stop in. We left the link for her.
She said something about being too busy to hang out with us or something like that, which is not cool.
Sick of the boys.
I don't blame her. I'm a little sick of them too. And I'm one of the boys.
I'm wondering because JKL said early that he was definitely going to be there. So I'm thinking.
And somehow she's not.
Maybe.
We're creating a little drama where maybe there isn't any, but you gotta have it.
On today's show, we got a little bit of variety. Of course, we'll be going through today's national days. Not too many of them. There's a couple of them. Not too many birthdays happening. A couple friends of mine, but other than that, no celebrity birthdays that I know of. So we won't be talking about that.
Celebrity passed away, though. Should we talk about the celebrity that passed away once we get our
guest
in
absolutely.
Here? Absolutely. We'll talk about it.
All right. All the way from the Big Apple, showing love. It's the Brooklyn way.
Out the doctor's office, right? And didn't realize that I had my robe on backwards. And hold up, I'll call you back. I'll call you later. We'll see you later. What's up, peeps?
That's
How we doing?
That could be an issue for sure. That backwards robe.
Backwards? What are you talking about? You went to the doctor recently? You had your robe on backwards or something?
I did. I definitely did.
That's not good.
They had to go in easy access. Easy access,
No.
Kind of embarrassing.
Wait, looks like we got a mashup kind of thing going on here. What's it? Ghostbusters and a Star Wars? I'm not really sure I understand what's happening. Is this some sort of a mashup?
Listen. Your background is a mashup of stuff.
Oh, okay.
So why I can't have a mashup? Okay?
That's gonna be it's gonna be a new sequel. Ghostbusters in space.
Who says I'm not in the Ecto 45 right now? Why am I on a mission to go catch some ghosts? All right. And you know there are ghosts in Star Wars. Force ghosts. Hello.
I see. So you're busting them. So you're gonna go bust Yoda. Is that what it is?
I can't get the details of my mission right now.
Sticks him in a box.
I can't get the details of my mission. I'm sorry.
I see.
Confidential, classified.
That's great to see you, man. It's been a few shows since we've seen you last.
Yeah, I've been keeping up with you knuckleheads, though.
Oh, okay, right.
I've been watching.
Well, we've seen you've clipped a few shows, clipped a few things.
What are you talking about? I would never.
Right.
Never.
Sure. I love how
I know clip the ones where you're in there. Like whenever you show up, there's no clips of that.
Of course,
it's clips of some other things.
Of course.
So, yeah, I see. You've been working out a lot. I keep seeing your posts. So how's that?
I've been working out. I wouldn't say a lot.
I love it today. I think it was today. Post like the weight. I'm not gonna say what the weight was, but it was like bang, 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 dot, like 0.7.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to put in the 0.7.
No, because my scale does the ounces. So how much was I? I don't even remember. Was I?
I don't think you count the ounces. Like when you're not a baby anymore, you don't count that you're 9 pounds 3 ounces. I mean that doesn't.
Like 0.3.
When I started keeping track of it, Like my old scale didn't have the point, so it was just whatever. So with the newer scale, and that's not even that's the newer scale, but it's not a new scale. It's probably about 3 years older. So I always put the point because sometimes like you know how you weigh yourself and then you weigh yourself the next day and it's the same. But when you have the point, it'll be like 217.8 and you'd be like 217.3 and you'd be like 217.9. It's like, well, I'm putting the point because the weight is changing.
If it's changing that little, you're not doing much. I don't know what's happening.
That could be the difference between a good dump.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly
Actually,
right. You're constipated. You're gonna
and I have learned, and this may be TMI, but I used to do my
I'm sure it
morning-
is. If you think it's TMI, it's TMI. Okay, just so you know.
The old morning routine.
Yeah,
Then
I
weigh
weigh
yourself?
myself after the morning juice because I realized I weighed myself before, and y'all think it's literally a pound or two sometimes.
Oh, no. Good Lord. That poor toilet.
You're cracking on meatloaf. I don't know what's happening. It's like a full meatloaf going on there.
You know why I didn't? Because I'm like, you know, people say it, but I've never actually seen any scientific proof or whatever. So I weighed myself before, I weighed myself after. I was like, that can't be right. So I started doing it every day, just and for real. Sometimes it'll be like up to 2 pounds. I'm like, wow, 2 pound difference from a morning juice. I'm doing it every day now. Every
Damn.
morning after the juice.
You need to eat lighter food. You know, start weighing your food in advance. The popcorn or
There you go.
a helium balloon or something like that. I think it'd be good for you. So
I do weigh my food.
Okay.
After what I eat.
It's pretty heavy. Sounds pretty heavy.
When I'm in my workout, mode. Otherwise, I just how I want.
So do you have a goal, like a goal set weight, and then once that happens, you
Oh
just...
well, when I first started this YouTube thing, I was at about 185 pounds, and you saw what that scale said earlier.
What was it? Tell us. Why don't you tell us right now? Was it 187?
No, I was like at 217, bro.
Yikes!
Yeah, like my weight.
It's all muscle, right? It's all.
I wish. My weight when I'm not working out, it fluctuates anywhere from 200 to 220. Like it all depends on how active I'm being and what I'm eating. But when I'm working out and in that zone, I can drop down to like 190. 185 was like the lowest I've been as an adult. And that was at my peak right before the pandemic. And then I just ballooned back up.
I heard that. I hear you, buddy.
I've been like 186 for 10 years now. I can't gain it or lose it.
Yeah, I was freaking Chase's weight. Like
Florida weight.
I was looking at some older videos
sweat
of
all the
myself.
time. I mean, geez, of course.
And those old videos, it's kind of like how you feel, Barbarian. You look at the old videos, you're like,
yeah.
I'm looking at my old videos, go, I lost it all.
Let's watch one of those now.
I'm seeing all of this neck that I got here. I'm like, what's going on?
We need to get the old picture and the new picture and have like it merge. You know what I'm saying? It like spreads out.
Oh god.
Man. Well, we got a jam-packed fun show for you this evening, and like I said, Mama Jane might possibly stop in later, but we're gonna do what are we gonna do? Top 5 things that we've walked out on,
or were walked out on, and in James Willie's case, I mean the fake James Willie here, in his case, there'll be Will walked out on. You know what I mean? I assume, right?
I've never walked out on that. I'm trying.
And you've never been walked out on? Now I know you're lying. You know what I mean? Come on, let's be honest. Okay.
Like the toilet got clogged, and you're like, well, screw this, and you just walked in, like left the place.
No.
One of those walked out situations.
I'm trying to think of. I'm trying. We got time.
We got time.
Figure it out.
Didn't I tell you to lie? I mean, what are you telling on yourself? I said, come on, make something up. We're not going to fact check this thing. I mean, good Lord. Oh, Lord.
You got plenty of time to think about it. Well, thanks for hanging out with us this evening. You can catch this show Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern on Bearded Barbarian Collectibles channel and also Chase's Kingdoms YouTube channel. Definitely appreciate you guys hanging out for an all-new Barbarian Horn Variety Show. let's get to some shout outs. First up, there we go.
Nicholas. Nick, how you doing, buddy?
Nick,
He
what's going on?
finally sent me a grind my gears. He's like, sorry, a little late, but like, that was like a month ago.
More than that. When's the last time you
When you
grinded
said
gears?
grind, I didn't know where we were headed. I mean, when you finally sent me a grind, I'm like, what are we getting ready to talk about here? I don't know where.
No, not
Grind
Jake
your
Hill's
gears. Okay,
workout
okay.
routine. No.
Right? Yeah. I'm out there grinding for real.
Yeah, and we know. I don't know what when people work out, they work out for a reason. Is there like other than a weight you're trying to get to? Are you trying to get something other than that? I'm just curious.
I'm just trying to be in good health. That's it. It's not a.
And that's never it.
Sure.
Nobody
Not
ever.
some TNA.
No man ever loses weight for that reason. I'm just curious. It just seems. I don't know. You sure?
Listen, I'll tell a quick story.
Okay.
About 2016, like early 2016, I walked up. Well, I've been in and out the gym pretty much since high school, so most people know that about me. But at 2016, I'd been at my current job for about 2 years at the time. I hadn't been to the gym in about probably 4 years. And I remember I walked up a flight of stairs, one flight, about 10 steps, got to the top of the staircase and felt like I was going to die. When I say felt like I was going to die, I was breathing heavy, I was sweating, I was dizzy.
Come on, man.
I was like, bro, this is not good. I did not like that feeling. So I had to start getting back at it. I didn't like that feeling. Imagine if I dropped dead right there. That'd be crazy.
And don't you live in
All
like
because
a
I was
two-story
out of shape. All because I was out of shape.
So you know you're getting old when you're working out, so you can walk up a flight of stairs. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Some people are working out because they want to run a marathon or just
Thinking
want to
about
be
my
buff to be in the
grandkids,
gym.
Like, I'm gonna be able to play with my grandkids and
Right.
just, yeah, man. Yeah, so
That's overrated. No, nobody really wants to play with the grandkids. You know, it's just a reason.
Well,
Like,
I
you
don't,
know, just,
I don't want to play with them, but I'd like the option.
you know what I mean? I don't know. I think I'd get one of those sticks with the feather on it, like when you play with a cat. I think that's the best.
wait a minute. Wait a
No,
minute.
it's like
I
your
know
iPhone.
Kay just had a birthday, so I think I see what's going on. He wants to make sure that he can take care of business. Because Kay's getting.
Oh, her boyfriend? No, man, listen, I met him. That boy, he don't want none of this.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
It's gotta make sure you get too old. You're not gonna be able to handle that, young man. You're gonna go,
So, I'll tell you right now, I used to tell my kids, and I'll tell any of these young kids, I don't care if I'm 90 years old in a wheelchair, I will get up out the wheelchair, beat you with the wheelchair, and sit back down.
That's some old man strength
Don't mess with me.
for
I don't
about
care.
a minit and a half, but that's gonna be the worst minute and a half of your life.
Exactly. It'll be 30 seconds. I don't care. That's it. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. I tell you, there's a reason the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk, is my favorite comic character. Because I Hulk out, I go wild, and then I come back to Earth and be like, "Damn, I did all that."
So what part of the fighting would the hip thrust be? I'm trying to find out when you were doing those hip thrusts. What kind of MMA move is that? I just don't know. I mean,
Have you watched MMA?
I have,
Have
but
you
I
ever
haven't seen
seen
that
when-
move. Never
when
seen
one
it.
person's on top and they try to
No,
thrust them
no.
and throw them off.
That's not the. I've seen that on the internet, but not on MMA. It was on some other place. I don't. Elsewhere.
The person puts all the weight on you and they hold you down. You don't know how to get them off. You got to be able to thrust them off.
I see. Okay.
Thrust them
All
off.
right, I know what I'm doing. Okay.
Okay.
Situation
I got
like that, I don't care what you think. These hips gonna be thrusting. I'm gonna get you off.
I thought it was more of a pick a destiny workout. But we'll say that. Queen of the Kingdom, what's going on?
All right.
You never
She's
know.
checking up on
Hanging
you.
out. She's
Hurry
hanging
up.
out.
Yeah, we were a
Your
little slow
mom's
starting.
watching the show.
Mhm.
Strange Dog.
Strange dog. We appreciate
No,
you.
man. Strange Dog comic and wrestling now. Has it always been wrestling? Quit changing your name.
Keeping things
Strange
fresh.
dog.
Keeping things fresh in there.
Yeah.
Kenneth Bad.
A bird.
What's
Bird
going on,
man?
Kenneth. Yeah, yep. That was a big one, man.
Norm.
Bringing that up. Talk a little bit about that.
No.
Here.
Man, just come on down, man.
There'll never
I'll
be
meet you
another.
there. Mr. James.
Real James.
The real one.
Hey, who's
The
this
real one.
James Willie? That's what the.
I can put the comments right here. Let's see.
See, while the comments are up, you can't see our names, so it's not.
I see. That's right. He saw it
Yeah.
earlier. He saw it earlier. Don't you
That's
worry.
right,
He had his
James.
comment in there.
And Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
happening?
Appreciate you.
What's up,
Hey,
man?
All right. I think I got everybody.
Yeah, everyone? All right.
See?
Good stuff.
That's it, really?
Well, people have been
Man,
traveling
they'll
a little late lately.
they'll
I
be
don't know. People
popping.
out partying or something? I don't know.
Did you
They
tell him I was
spend
going to
them
be
all-
here?
I know. That's why there's 9 and not hundreds.
Or maybe because they know Mama J wasn't going to be.
Maybe.
That's what I'm like. Well, why the hell bother?
Mhm.
I tried to pop a reminder, but I had no time today to remind everybody we're actually going to go on because you never know. So you just got to make sure you hit that subscribe and notification about future videos, future content like this.
That's
The
right.
Barbarian Horde. Alright. So let's see. Put this comment thing back on the stage. So the comments should pop up on.
I realize I'm hitting the wrong button.
I think it goes through right.
Dropping the camera so I could drink, and I'm. You.
I don't know. I just drink. Tonight's drink of choice.
If I was drinking out of a glass, I wouldn't.
I'm going with 1792
Ooh,
whiskey.
bro.
It's good whiskey.
Wow. Has it been aging that long? That's some old stuff.
Some small batch. Small
Oh.
batch.
That's like $100 bottle. Chase ballin'.
That's good stuff.
You say so.
Oh man.
They say so.
If you say so.
Yes, Mama J.
Yeah,
Mama J.
I'm a connoisseur.
Connoisseur.
Yes. All right.
All right.
Okay, they are popping on the screen there. Nice.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah,
Very,
they just
very
pop the
cool.
new ones up there. We're good.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get right into it. What do we got for today's National Day? Let's do some National Days here. Let's see. Let's go with full cast. Well, I don't know about full cast because there's only 3 of us, but
Oh, this is the full cast.
this is the full
Those other
cast.
well, we're originals. Those other 2 are add-ons.
Da-da-ding.
No. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Add-ons.
Yeah.
Harsh.
Well, let's get to National Days. Thanks once again for hanging out with us for an all-new Barbarian Horde variety show. And there was a reason why I showed you that whiskey, because today is National Craft Distillery Day. And National
go.
Craft Distillery Day adds spirits to the small batch revolution. That's what I'm drinking, some small batch.
Small batch.
So we got National Craft Distillery Day. So I know you got.
I got my small batch.
He's got
Pepsi?
small batch. Some Pepsi.
That's small batch.
And then
It's a limited edition.
I think JKL dabbles. I think he's a dabbler
Yeah.
more than anything.
Yeah.
I'm a connoisseur, I would say.
real
I
lightweight,
wouldn't say
so.
full on alcoholic, but I like
Not a full
to
on.
partake.
That's what it is.
Nah. No, I skip a day here and there. I don't need
Okay.
to have it. I just want that. I don't need to have it.
Not wrong.
So
You're
let's
functional.
see.
That's all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Functional.
Oh,
Right.
I used to have some friends that had some, issues. And hey, that's what I'm saying. I'm not judging. But some people
Don't
they
name
just,
names.
they don't know
Don't
how
name
to
names.
stop. Like
Mhm.
they get up in the morning, they're putting it in their coffee, they're going to work, they're driving. Like
Yeah,
the whole
stuff
thing.
like that. Yeah, that's too much.
That's bad news. Bad news.
That's bad news. Absolutely.
Okay, what's up?
What's up, Umpty?
So, Humpty. What is happening, man? Let's see. What else is? It's National Solitaire Day. You guys like solitaire? You ever play solitaire?
I used to a lot,
My mom taught me how to play solitaire.
and then when it came to the computers, yeah.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Well, it's
You
fun
didn't
when
like to
you're
play with the
locked
actual
up.
cards?
Let's just say that. When you're locked up, it's a good game to pass the time.
It's never happened to me. I don't really know. I mean,
I was locked up.
just stay out of,
I mean,
stay out of
does
trouble.
punishment count? Because yeah,
I did a small stint when I was a
wow.
child. I was 19, man.
That's not a child. That sounds like a young adult to me. I'm not sure if you knew that. Or, you said when you were a child, I was thinking 12, 13.
Call yourself a child at 19. I think
Hey,
you got
man.
bigger issues than being locked
No.
up.
no.
60 days in lockup, man. That sucks.
Yikes.
But I did learn how to play spades, which is pretty sweet.
Hmm.
That's a pretty cool game right there. But today is National Solitaire Day. So if you're bored later on, grab some cards, play some solitaire.
Grab some cards, pick up your
Yeah.
phone, play some
Oh,
solitaire.
God. No,
That's no
don't
fun.
pick up your phone. What do
That's
you
so
mean?
lame.
Cards.
Cards. You got to
You
use
just like
cards.
those cards that used to bounce. They would at the end. They would
Yeah,
go ding 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 ding.
Oh,
Yeah.
good God. Don't do
Who has
that.
cards anymore?
What else we got here? Let's see. Today is National Vanilla Pudding Day.
Hmm.
Okay,
Vanilla pudding.
Day.
Do you like vanilla
I'm a
pudding?
fan.
You're
Not
more
a
of a
fan.
chocolate. More of a chocolate fan.
I prefer, but I'm not a huge pudding eater, but I prefer vanilla over chocolate.
See, there you go. I'm down with some butterscotch pudding now. That is my all-time favorite pudding.
Butterscotch. No.
Butterscotch.
I've never had it.
Oh, so
I like the swirl, white and chocolate. Okay.
the swirl. No.
Well, you just say, you covers all your bases.
Yeah, I had
Like
a
the
lot of
layers,
stuff
and then you
going through my
swirl.
head. To myself.
What were you gonna say? What are you saying, James Willis?
Nothing. We have unity, unite.
Right.
It's a black and white cookie.
That's right.
Bringing us together.
That's exactly
I
right.
like
I mean, I like them to be segregated. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to mix them. So but I do like them. So
one spoon of this.
yeah. I like take the layer of one off, and one can't touch the other. You know what I mean? That you know what I mean?
And you make sure you eat all the chocolate first, right?
Right. That's right.
See-
Absolutely.
See, he still claims that's why I won the pudding challenge. That's because I had vanilla pudding. And
He
had
used vanilla
chocolate.
pudding. He cheated.
And I could see the Snickers that I
You
was
could.
stuffing my
You
face in the
Yeah.
thing.
You had your eyes open. See, I had my eyes closed. You had your
Just
eyes open. There was
looking.
pudding all on your lenses. I know there was.
I'm looking through pudding. It
You
was
were.
Let's go
translucent.
back and find that stream.
We need to do that. We need to redo this with
Chuck
all
is
chocolate
not
pudding
better.
this time.
No,
I'll gladly watch you guys do it.
You don't want to do it? Come on. You don't want to do it?
I'm not doing
That was a lot of fun.
I'm
You know-
just not.
You don't have
I'm
to
not
eat the
gonna
pudding.
do
It's just for putting your face in there. And the best part was when you spit out the Snicker bars, it looks like poop. It looks like there's poop coming out.
it's just straight disgusting looking.
It's just really, there's all parts of it's
Oh,
gross.
God.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't have problems with that. I'm not.
Maybe
gonna
we'll use
clean up
Baby
the
Ruth
mess
this time.
after. Baby Ruth.
Just mini Baby Ruth.
Mini baby roots.
I don't think.
Maybe we should do something. We were going to say baby. I thought baby oil. Maybe we put baby oil and then Bob for something else. We'll have to think of something else to buy. If you can think of something, like cucumbers. Yeah, I don't know. Something like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. Bananas. Bananas in... No, maybe not. I will think it over. We'll think it over. If you have suggestions, we'll like to hear. like to hear.
them little
Whatever,
pickles.
anything for the clicks. Isn't that what you're saying? Anything for the clicks?
Bobbing for pickles. Okay. Today is National Buy a Musical Instrument Day. Oh man. I don't know if I can.
Little sausages.
Okay, yo.
Bob is the little.
Little sausages. Yeah.
Oh, the little Vienna ones. Oh, those are delicious. Mystery meat.
The little smokies. The little smokies.
You
Right?
don't like mystery meat, Chase. Remember?
not in a Chinese restaurant. But hot dogs and Vienna sausage.
Baby oil, little sausages. Hey, I've been around enough
The little
baby oil
smokies.
and small sausages in my life.
Is this going to be one of your stories of things you walked out on? Is this one of the stories?
There it is.
Add that to one of your stories you walked out on.
That's why I couldn't remember. He blocked it out.
He blocked it out.
Traumatizing.
Well, I didn't walk out on that. That was my job. I had to
Oh no.
work.
Oh God. You're not going to be discussed in a trial that's going on right now, are you? Is that your name won't come up at some point, will it? I don't know if you knew there was a trial going on and names are getting thrown out there.
No, I won't be. Oh, damn it, Papa Mafia. No.
There it is.
I can tell you, I've never met the man. One thing is funny though, like
National
back
Buy a Musical
when we were a little
Instrument
younger,
Day.
you know, a lot of my friends that I hung out with, we used to rhyme together. I actually have some songs that I found, so I gotta send those out to somebody. But
Is that one of them?
we used to talk about labels that we wanted to get signed to and this, that, and at that time, you know, Bad Boy was a big label. And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like Biggie and all. I was like, yo, Diddy definitely got a Puffy at the time. He was Puffy with Diddy.
Right.
Yo, you gotta come on, man. You're gonna be making money. And a friend of mine was like, nah, I would never. I'd rather go here, I'd rather go there. I had to apologize to him a few months ago. I was like, bro, you're right.
Well, he
You're
knew what
right.
he was doing, didn't he?
Great
If we
instinct.
If we had got on and signed, and I would have been over with Diddy,
Mm.
it would have been a problem.
You'd be one of those people saying, I left early. I had to get home early. You know what I'm saying? That's what everyone's saying now. They were there because there's a picture of them, but I left early. You know what I mean? Everyone's leaving early at these parties.
I don't know what was going on.
Silly.
Oh, God.
What made you say Diddy? Okay. Now, if I pop this, okay, this comment's still.
Oh, it still pops up. Nice. Oh, gosh. That's-
So, National Buy a Musical Instrument Day. Has anyone ever purchased, other than me, a musical instrument?
Yes.
Yes, I actually, well, yes. I bought a guitar back when I was
Okay.
about 17.
Cool.
Never learned how to play it. I don't even know what happened to it, but I currently have a guitar that was bought for me as a gift. I don't know how many years ago. So you probably saw it in one of my early videos during the pandemic when I was fake playing it. Yeah, I still don't know how to play it.
Were you any good at fake playing?
No,
it, or-
I can't play
You
it
were
at
not
all.
good at fake
I
playing.
can't even
Wow.
fake play it.
Yeah, oh,
I suck at air guitar.
Yeah.
Like, how do you suck at air guitar? I don't understand.
because if you have a real guitar in your hand and you're fake playing it, real
Yeah.
guitar players know you're fake playing.
Well,
Right.
I mean, yeah, very true.
So yes, I suck at fake playing.
Mm.
Barbarian.
Lying? Yeah.
Well,
I think
I
that-
played the bass guitar in the concert band in high school for 3 years. So I had a bass guitar. I still have it somewhere.
Nice.
I
Nice.
don't know how to
I play
play it
trombone.
anymore, and I can't play by ear.
It's
so,
like riding a bike. What
read
do you mean
music.
you can't play it anymore? What's that supposed to mean? Can't play it anymore if
Arthritis. His fingers
you've
don't
got
bend
the
that way.
arthritis.
Well, I forgot because I used to play with
Yeah.
music. I forgot all the music, so I don't know. But,
Yeah, I can't play music. I don't know music.
you can't read tablatry.
Well, when I first got into the band freshman year, my parents wouldn't buy me a guitar because they didn't want. They're like, "Oh, he's gonna quit," you know what I mean? So the band's like, "Well, you need to learn how to read music," and so the only other instrument is the sousaphone. So I had to play the sousaphone. I was a fat kid to play the sousaphone, so I had the sousaphone. If everyone knows what that is, gigantic tuba that wraps around you.
So it
I had to
wraps
carry
around
that thing
your
on the
body.
bus. I had to carry that on the bus. I just like. I had to take up like a whole other seat just to get it on the dang bus. But I played that for a semester.
I
And
would
then
love
played the
that.
bass guitar.
Nobody sit next to me.
You're
Nope,
right.
I just sit on my sousaphone.
Well, the fun thing to do is when you're sitting down and the person sitting in front of you annoys you, I just kind of sneak it up like this and go, blast them right out of the seat.
Give him the old.
Yeah, basically.
Right in the red.
Yeah. We've known why he is the way he is for a long time. That just adds to it at this point.
Yeah. I had a lot of issues. Got a lot of issues.
Oh, I purchased a lot of guitars. A lot of guitars. Basses and guitars. Purchased a violin once. Drum set.
Do you know how to play the violin? Why?
Yes. Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Got beat up a lot. Yeah, he did.
Keyboard. Purchased keyboards. So I can play that too.
Oh, actually, I have purchased a few keyboards. I forgot. Electric
Harmonica.
keyboards.
Harmonica.
I have a harmonica. I never
Flute.
learned how to play. I just blew it in to annoy people. I don't really know how.
I never bought one, but yeah, I had a harmonica. I don't remember where I got it from.
I just felt like one day I'd be a hobo, so I felt like it's a good thing to have a harmonica. You know, when you're a hobo, you need to have a harmonica. So
I could pretty much probably play any instrument at this point.
Really?
Because once you learn strings, and then you learn keys and drums, percussion, it's pretty much all the same.
What about horns?
It's just
Have you played any horns?
I've rocked a trumpet before. Getting your lips right on the thing, getting that figured out is the whole thing. And even a clarinet, it's got the little
reed.
Yeah. So it's just a matter of getting that down, and then you just play with the thing. That I'm self-taught on most instruments. I might have took 2 lessons growing up as far as guitar. Other than that, everything was self-taught. Just because you're bored, play with the thing. You'll figure it out eventually. I'm bored, play with it.
My brother played the keyboard in the band the year before I got to school, and there was a concert band, right? They were in a concert band, so there was like 100 people in this thing, and they had like 3 or 4 keyboarders. So I went to the concert band. My parents were like, "You need to go and support your brother and go." So we go and sit down in the thing, and we're watching him, and he's up there just playing, blah blah blah. And after it was over, my dad went over to him and he said, "Hey, you did really good. I really appreciate this." And my brother was like, "Yeah, blah blah blah." And then the guy, the one that leading the band, leaned over and goes, "He was unplugged." They unplugged him because he didn't know how to play. So he was just up there going like this, thinking he was playing. I was like, "I didn't miss a note." He was like, "I didn't miss a note." Like, yeah, you sure didn't.
You were doing great.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
Good job, Skimpy.
Unplugged.
Today's last day for National Days is National Maritime Day. So it's like boats.
Boating.
Which they just had in
Fleet Week.
In New York. Fleet Week. Yeah. They had all the boats, man. Huge, giant freaking boats. With all around New York. You could go see these.
I considered going down to the river and videoing, but the weather is just not right for it. So
no, is it cold, rainy? Like I'm dying down here right now. It's like
have you ever owned a boat? Chase, have you ever owned a boat?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Little John boat.
Toy boats count?
I guess I could. I don't.
Well, yeah, I've had some toy boats.
I had a pontoon boat, which was a lot of fun. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And then we got rid of that. And then I got a jet boat, which was a lot of trouble. Every time I got in it, they pulled me over. Every single time the water cops, whatever they want to call themselves, every time it looked like trouble. Like because you could really go fast in this thing. And of course, I wanted to, but even when I was going slow, it didn't matter. They pulled me over, left and right. So one time I got a ticket. It was Labor Day weekend, and I got a ticket. There was 100 boats out there, and they picked my boat out, gave me a ticket.
Now you know how I feel.
Flying through the no wake zone, you're just.
I wasn't. I was just puttering along, but it looks like you're going to cause trouble with this thing. It's just like somebody's flying around, like you're driving around in a fancy car, a real fast car. It looks like trouble. You know what I mean? So yeah.
See how it feels to get judged just by your looks. See,
I was also blackface, so it might have been the reason why that I don't know that, but
oh god,
no, that's not true. That's inaccurate. That was my Look, I'm still a little high from the colonoscopy. Okay, cut me some slack, y'all. Okay.
Bro, you're gonna get yourself canceled. It's not us.
No dear.
They saw the boat that hit the Brooklyn Bridge. Those idiots.
The Mexican boat.
The Mexican boat.
It went backwards.
It went backwards, yeah. So they didn't necessarily run into it. They just lost power. And I was always wondering, when it happened, I was like, okay, they lost power. Did they lose power right when they got past it? Or like
actually, I don't know.
Like how the hell did you end up going backwards?
They didn't go.
Why didn't you drop anchor?
We know that. And there was a tugboat, so I don't understand how come the tugboat wasn't ahead of it to hold it from going back. Right. And maybe it was, but it couldn't hold it because the tugboat.
They don't have an anchor.
Like I don't know what happened.
Throw anchor. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, that was just wild.
That's horrible. Like, 2 people, I guess, tragically lost their lives.
Well, the thing I didn't understand was it was the Mexican Navy and they're in a tall boat. I'm like, has the Mexican Navy not done any better than that? What is going on here? It's the silliest thing. We don't have to worry about them invading. Like that's just ridiculous.
Ship,
yeah, it's just like
not the real Mexican.
Wow, they weren't they in the Navy? They were the Mexican Navy, weren't they?
It's just like, one of those old boats for
right.
What do they call it?
Like a parade or something like that? A parade boat?
It was, just one of those type things.
But God, the Spanish fleet.
It was probably coming through for fleeting.
Yeah. Well.
And guess what? Not anymore.
No.
Not anymore. God.
Yeah. And I saw I've seen multiple angles of video of people recording because like everybody and their mother were recording. But one of the best angles that I like is somebody was videoing from like a hotel room, and when the boat hit, because you can see the cars driving across the bridge, and you see some of the cars like going away from. I was like, oh. So they were aware, like they saw the boat coming, like, whoa! I was like,
man. And I did see somebody fall out of the thing, like with a crunch. And then the guy's like hanging there. All you see is dangling feet, and then he just, I guess he jumped for it. Like, let me just go jump for the water. I don't think he didn't make the water.
Yeah.
No.
And Pops Mafia, I'm upset because you came through. I told you, remind me when you're going to be in the city, and you didn't remind me, and now you're gone. Yep. How dare you? I told you, I could have come, met you somewhere, we could have hung out, even if it was for a quick 5 minutes to say what's up. I'm unsubscribing from you.
Oh, dear.
Dare you.
He's betting against the Buffalo Bills every week.
But they had fun. I saw some of the pictures you posted. It looks like you guys had a good time. So very glad. But for real, if you ever come to the city again, let me know, man. Like I said, I'm mobile. I can get around the city, wherever you're gonna be. Just tell me, we're planning on being at such a place at such a time. I'll be there. Boom. If I can.
Even if you're working, you'll just jump out of the train as it's
moving
moving
down the road. No, not while I'm
or...
working. I'm talking about after.
Oh, I see.
See, I start so early and I get off so early that I can do stuff. Like I'm usually off work if on a bad day, I'm off work by like 1 p.m. So I still have hours where I can do stuff. So, yeah.
Well, come down to Florida, man. You're gonna die though. Like if the heat is going to melt you. So I think it's like not good.
He's a big dude too.
Oh, you're gonna die, especially if you're on the visiting side. Oh, it's brutal for the fans on the visiting side. Oh, no shade for you.
So, are you gonna go to any of the games this year, there, Chase?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
The Patriots are playing the Buccaneers this year in Tampa Bay. Did you know that?
In Tampa.
Oh,
yeah, we got our schedule. Yeah, that's going to be an easy win. That's when we go.
I'd be interested to find out when that is. See if we can look and see if we can find out when that is.
Okay.
Do something about that.
Do that.
Yeah. I'm most likely going to the Giants-Jets preseason game this year. We didn't go last year, but Usually my sister and I.
Who
go
wants to see
Jets
that?
Giants.
Who wants to see that? That sounds horrible.
And you got to go to Jersey.
I know.
Well,
There's no good
have to
outcome
be there
here.
for a
First
few
of all, you're watching the Giants and the Jets, and then you're going to
It's just a
Jersey.
few
There's no
hours,
win.
so.
You can't win. Huh?
We're only going to Jersey for a few hours. It's not bad.
I know, but you're watching the Giants and the Jets. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Watching the Giants. What are you talking
Who would you root for?
The New York Football Giants, maybe.
I'm rooting for the refs.
Screw the Jets.
I don't know.
Over
I don't
the
know who to
Giants.
root for. It's terrible.
I don't know what's wrong. Are you
My two least
are
favorite
you
teams are the Giants and the
a
Jets.
Bills
Just so you know.
fan? You have the nerve to be talking to a Giants fan that way?
Bills. I'm a Patriots fan. I
A
ain't no
Patriots
Bills
fan. Sorry, you have the nerve to be talking to a Giants. Either one, Bills or the Giants or the Patriots. You cannot talk to a Giants fan like that.
My team is the most successful team in the
Listen,
history.
Your team has
football.
never beaten
The
my
history.
team in the Super Bowl.
Was.
Your team has never beaten my team in the Super Bowl. Okay,
What do you mean?
twice.
Oh, so you won 2 Super Bowls. That's impressive. We won 6.
Against you,
Six.
against your team.
I'm not
I
trying to
don't
hear
your
that. I
team.
don't care about that.
2 against your team.
They were holding. Okay,
And we got
everyone
5
knows
total.
that the offensive line was
Okay.
holding.
My team has
Ridiculous.
5 total.
Yo,
You only
helmet
have
catch.
one more than my team, so it's not that impressive.
You don't have 5? What are you talking
have
about? There's
5.
3. 3.
3, bro. I look at
4. Maybe it's 4. It's 4. You're right. It's 4. It's 4. I forgot that one with Phil. You know what I mean?
Phil Sims.
Phil Sims
Oh, God.
beat up on the Bills. I mean, who cares about that? You know what I mean? Oh, sorry. Stop smiling. All right, enough of that. They're not here to hear your football foolishness. All right, let's see. What's next here? Oh, we got to do our things now?
Yeah, well, I think we're going to do our top
We haven't
5.
gotten into it.
And we let's see, what time is it? What time is it? Almost 8 o'clock. You want to do some hashtagging?
Yeah, let's do a hashtag. Why not?
All right, you guys, hit us with a hashtag, and it's still May, right? So, I mean, it's technically still Star Wars month. So, we're gonna go ahead. Let's hit them with a little Star Wars action. Let's go with
All right.
this. All right, guys, we're gonna give you 1 minute to give us some hashtags, and we'll let my man JKL pick one. So you better be nice. Or so you ain't gonna pick. Ain't gonna
No, we
pick
ain't
you.
picking that one that's up there now.
So join us Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, for an all-new Barbarian Horde variety show. You can catch the show live on my channel, Chase's Kingdom, or you can hang out your Barbarian Collectibles channel over on YouTube. If you're catching the show for the first time, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. Have you hit that thumbs up already? Come on, guys, get to it. Hit the thumbs up. Appreciate you guys hanging out for an all-new Barbarian Horde variety show. May the Force be with you.
This is Blue Leader standing by.
Barbarian standing by.
This is Gold Leader, standing by. Hit that opening.
All right, guys, I'm on it. L. Austin, here to save your asses.
Need some help here, need some help. Roger. This is Kingdom, standing by. Copy that, Black Leader. Good luck, folks.
Hold up! All flat, hold up! Admiral, we have enemy ships in Sector 37.
It's a trap.
Roger.
Fighters coming in.
Are we really doing this?
I'll try spinning. That's a good trick.
Look out!
That was fun, man, making that.
Okay.
I don't know if we're gonna get a copyright for the beginning music, but that's fine.
That's all good.
No.
They won't get it.
They won't take
It's
any
a
money from me
'Cause
because I
I,
didn't monetize it.
When I originally started it, what I'll do is I'll post them to Facebook private, because if it's a copyright, it'll still tell you it's copyright. It's private, and it never comes. So yeah, that's what I do
Okay.
now. I post stuff to Facebook. I mean, not Facebook, to YouTube.
A little
And
slick.
if it's a copyright, and then I'll
Then you'll know and go and adjust.
and edit it,
Okay.
post it. Yeah.
Little
It's
trick.
Yeah.
Little trick. All right, Mr. L. Awesome. Do you got a hashtag you want to
It's a
use here?
trap.
It's a trap.
Easy.
I thought you said it's a tramp. Wait a minute, what?
Oh dear.
Who you calling tramp?
It's a lady.
It's a trap. All right, so that
right.
is our hashtag. Pop that hashtag in. We'll get you in the giveaway for one of the pops out of the pop stack or a soda.
I saw. I was laughing because I'm pretty sure Barbarian did it, but since your channels are connected, when you comment, the other one comments. So
Yeah.
Under Chase's Kingdom, and I'm like,
Yeah, he wrote
I know
that.
Chase never did.
He's a pest
Totally
fan.
did not.
I don't know. I didn't put it.
I know. He would never.
Never. You know.
You'd have to lose a bet, and even then, probably wouldn't.
All right. It's a trap.
It's a trap.
All right. It's a trap. Welcome to the show, Beth. See you. I see you.
What's up, Beth? Thanks for coming through.
It's a
I was
trap.
saying I still have the
Alright.
box that
How dare you, sir? How dare you?
from,
You put it up there. I didn't do anything. I don't know what you're talking about. It's got your
That's
name right
right.
there. It says I dislike the Buccaneers. I don't know.
like the Buccaneers.
I tell you, whoever plays the Bucks this year is going to have a hard time now.
Oh,
I don't know if you saw that big boy that we got, but whoo! I mean, good Lord, he's almost 400 pounds of just nasty. Oh my God, you are
Who's
not
this, a
running
new
on
kicker of yours?
Tampa.
What's going on?
The new kicker, the new ass kicker.
Defensive lineman.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and you got Vita Vea, who's about 360, and this guy's about 380. So, yeah,
Well, if we join
have a
an
tough
eating
time, man.
contest, then I'd be really worried. But until we're gonna actually play football instead. So
I'm stoked.
Oh God.
Let's see. It's a trap. All right.
We good?
There.
all
Yep,
right,
yep.
all right, Nick.
No, I
oh,
was
good.
not.
Nick's got it in there. It's
I
not.
was
It's a
telling you.
trap, not tramp. Okay, trap. You got it. Okay.
Oh,
Were you at the Knicks celebration?
no.
New York Knicks. You a fan of the Knicks?
They stink. That was a terrible situation. I love the Celtics. That was really unfortunate.
I don't follow basketball as much. I
They
mean,
weren't
I
burning
know
the city to the
because
ground?
New York is here, so yeah. I
You better
know
hope
what's
they
going
don't
on.
win it all because they will burn New York to the ground. You know what I mean? So,
It'll be in the city. It won't be here.
Crazy.
It won't
Huh?
be in my neighborhood.
It'll be over
You
there.
don't think so?
Be in Manhattan.
Different city. Manhattan will go burn.
Listen, this is a
We
huge
watching it from his window.
city. So whatever's gonna happen, it's not gonna happen in my neighborhood.
Okay.
I'll be
Okay.
okay.
All right.
Yeah, they're going on about the Knicks. The Knicks data. I haven't been a Knicks fan since like the mid to late '90s, and I stopped watching basketball altogether in like early 2000s. So.
I think it was after the
pay
Orlando
attention.
Magic. I quit watching after.
I got back into
Orlando.
basketball a little bit when the Nets came to Brooklyn, because it's in Brooklyn. So I'm like, all right, Brooklyn got a team. I got to root for Brooklyn Nets, and I was like, I don't care
You're
anymore.
not very good. Not very good.
I just don't care about basketball as much. Like,
Yeah.
so-
Well, it's not as good as football, but I'm a Celtics fan, so.
and even football, I don't pay that much attention to it anymore. I still watch it, but he did put it in the tramp.
Covering all your bases, Nick. Smart.
Sorry, for sure. We're gonna go with top 5 walkout. I guess so. As always, we let Barbarian start.
He said that.
So
Very good. Okay.
Pointing the wrong way. He's on the
no,
other
don't
side
even
of
try.
you.
I'm pointing.
No, he's on the other side of you.
No, he's not. Your
Yes, he
your
is.
camera must be messed up.
No, yours. Listen, replay it. Look at it.
What's going over here?
See?
It's over
you
there.
go. That's what.
Yeah. So, yeah. Let's text it.
How is that
All
possible?
right. Very good.
I don't know. Did you flip your camera? Because on the
Mirror. You've got it mirrored.
Oh, I got it freaking
Stream
mirrored.
dog,
Are you
can
kidding
mirror
me?
your camera.
Oh well, you got it more or less right. All right. So I've walked out on a lot of things, and maybe even the show if it gets gets boring. You know what I mean? But there one specifically comes to mind. So well, I've got several, but the first one is I took my wife as a good husband would on her birthday, and I asked her, "What would you like to do?" And she said, "Oh, I'd like to go to a comedy show." Okay, so I'm going to tell a little short story. I'd like to go to a comedy show in North Carolina, which is right down from where I am in Virginia. Would just see this comedian she liked. I said, "Okay, sounds good. We'll go over and stay over at a hotel, and we'll go out to a nice restaurant, and we'll go out to the movies." So I said, "You book the tickets and tell me what restaurant you want to go to." So she tells me the restaurant. She went and found the number one restaurant in Raleigh or whatever. I think it was Raleigh. In Raleigh, and of course it was expensive, which is whatever. And then booked the hotel, etc. So first of all we go down. We have to go and get our tickets for the comedy show. So we go to get our tickets first, and then we're going to go to the restaurant. We booked got a reservation at the restaurant. So we go down to get our tickets, and the people are like, "Oh, do you have tickets here?" And I'm like, "Yes, we booked tickets." Wrong night. She'd booked them for the opposite night. Like, I think we went on a Friday, and it was for Saturday. No. I'm like, what the hell? And so she booked the wrong thing. So I was like, well, we're not going to be here Saturday, so what are we going to do? Well, you can stay until midnight and wait for the midnight show and see, and just wait in line. I'm like, I'm not doing that. First of all, I'm going to be asleep by midnight, so not going to happen. So that made me mad. And again, it's on her birthday, so I'm like, that made me mad. She messed up. I was like, well, you missed out on the comedy. I guess I'll have to be the funny one for the evening. So we'll just go out to the restaurant. We'll have a nice time at the restaurant. So we go to the restaurant, and we get down there, and our reservation's, I don't know, 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock. I think it was 7 o'clock. And we went in there like, you have your reservation? Yes, we have your reservation. Well, there's a wait. I was like, I have a reservation, though. I don't understand yeah, but there's a wait. So it's like, okay. So we go in there and we sit down, and they'll say, it'll be 15 minutes. So I don't know if anyone's seen the Seinfeld episode where there's 15 minutes and you wait, and 15 minutes, and we're waiting, and more people are coming in, and they're just seating them immediately. They're just coming right in, immediately seating them. Coming right in. I'm like, so I'm sitting there, and I'm getting angrier and angrier. My ears are getting red. So I go up to the thing. I said, I've been waiting for about 30 minutes now, which is 15 minutes times 2, in case you were wondering. So I've been waiting twice as long as you promised. Oh, it'll be just 15 more minutes. It's just 15 more minutes. Somebody's sitting at your table. I said, look, you can sit me at another table. It's just 2 of us. There are plenty of other... No, that's your table. Just like, well, let them... Give them their dessert and get them the heck up out of here. So I'm sitting down there waiting. Another 15 minutes comes. Again, it's just a flood of people coming from the pigeons flying from outside, and they're immediately seating them. And I don't understand what's happening here. What is going on? So I go up to the thing, and I asked him, and I told my wife, I said, if he says 15 minutes one more time, I'm out of here. I'm storming out. And she goes, oh, it'll be fine, blah, blah, blah. So I go up to the thing, and I said, look, I've been waiting 45 minutes now. 45 minutes for a reservation from 45 minutes ago. And they said, it'll be 15 minutes. And I said, I'm done. We're out of here. So I left. So I stormed out. And I, of course, made a scene, like... stormed like a child would. And I walked out, and I'm talking. I was like, I can't believe that. And sure, she's not next to me. She's still waiting in there. I'm just like, what the hell, man? So I had to storm in. I was like, we're leaving. I said, unless you want to get a cab back to the hotel, we're out of here. So she leaves, and she's all bent out of shape. And so I was like, well, what are we going to do now? So we looked around, and of course, it's Friday night in Raleigh. It's like everything's. So you know where we had to go to? IHOP. So we went to IHOP for my wife's birthday, and then we went to the hotel. So she still reminds me many, many times of what a horrible person I am for doing that. But I don't really see why it was my doing. So that was my walking out moment out of a restaurant. Never even tried the food. Suppose it was really good. But I did go on Yelp and wrote the worst review in the history of reviews. And I've never gone on anywhere and written any reviews, but I wrote a scathing review. And then, of course, like, I don't know if people know this. If you ever write a bad review, like the place will write a response. I don't know if you knew. Like, they can write a response. They were like, well, that didn't happen, or blah, blah. I said, oh, yes, it did, and blah, blah, blah. And I just like, it was a back and forth chat kind of a thing. I was like, I don't know. I wonder how many times I can respond to this thing. So, anyway, I brought him down at least a half a star. I know I did. So, I wish I knew the name of that place. Say it right on this air.
Short story.
Anyway, short story. Still ranting about. It brought back all the emotions. I'm still angry.
Still angry. I'm leaving.
So you could always just blame your wife for it, because if she didn't make the ticket purchase for the wrong day, then you wouldn't have went to the restaurant at that time. You probably would have got seated properly. It's a whole butterfly effect. So it's all her fault. I'm on your side on this.
It is entirely her fault, but I've made probably 100 times the number of mistakes that she has. So whenever I bring them up, she'll bring up like 10 mistakes that I did for the one. It's really not a good winning situation.
Don't bring it up. It's just whenever she blames you for this one, you have to throw it back at her. Say, no, this one was your fault.
Remember that time?
You got hundreds more on me. This one was on you.
Well, I have a tendency to bring up, it's like whenever we have a birthday, I say, well, at least it's not as bad as that one birthday. You know what I mean? So, like, it's a good thing for me, because if I mess something up, it's never as bad as that one.
Never as bad. Okay.
That's the rock bottom. So, there you go.
Yes. I'm on the spot here.
I mean, I've gone to IHOP for my birthday before.
It was good. I enjoyed it. I told you when we were there, these pancakes are amazing. I loved it.
It's reliable. It's like how people feel about Taco Bell. It's like, it's reliable. Like, what's wrong with that?
I mean, I told them it was her birthday. You know what I mean? They gave her a little smiley face on her pancakes. I mean, what the hell else can I do here? You know what I mean? They put a little banana smiley face. And you know what she did? She made it into a frowny. She made a little frowny out of it. I was like, oh, come on. Leave the bananas alone.
I'll show you.
I'll show you.
my pancake's sad.
Did she at least get all you could eat pancakes? Like,
no, I can't afford that. That was no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. She got 2. That was plenty. 2 was plenty. That was enough.
Thank you. Oh, okay. I could do that one.
All right, Chase, your turn, buddy boy.
I got one. I walked out. I went to see one of my favorite bands, Black Label Society, right? But they had 2 bands opening up. So I'm like, I've never heard these bands. Didn't even bother looking them up, listening to their music or anything. Just like, I don't really care, because I'm going to see Black Label. So we get there, we're hanging out. God awful. The first band was horrible. They must have been like a local band or something, because they were just the sound. The one guy was out of tune. He kept trying to tune his guitar in the middle of songs. It was like horrible. Then the Butcher Babies comes out. Now I don't know if I definitely know you've never heard of Butcher Babies. 2 female metal singers, and they dress provocatively, which is not a huge fan of that at all.
Well, eye candy, huh?
Yeah. How about you use your voice and sing and use that instead of everything else to make yourself popular? Like, it was garbage. So I walked out. I left. I mean, and I'm like, okay.
So you didn't even see the band you were there to see?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
no, I left and hung out at the bar across the street, waited. It was like, call me when the other band is done, because this is horrible. It's garbage. That's one of the shows that I've walked out on. Just one. I've walked out on.
I've walked out on a lot of stuff.
Just to tie in, since this is such a short story, and I was like, well, do I even bring that one up? I know one I had to walk out on, because me and the wife were just talking about this the other night. So if she's watching, she's gonna get mad because I'm bringing it up. But
get the couch ready.
There's a band I was dying to see, Texas Hippie Coalition, right? Pretty badass Southern rock band. Dying to see these guys. They're playing in the town next to us, Fort Myers, at this cigar bar. So we all show up, the bands with, like, my band. We all go there. We're all. And they were the only band playing, so there was no opening act or anything. It's going to be like a 2-hour show. We're hanging out. Next thing you know, my drummer's wife and my wife come up to us, and they got cigars, and they're smoking cigars. Like, what are you doing? I'm smoking a cigar. They've got a drink in hand and a cigar, and they're just Okay. About, I'd say 5 minutes into the show, I get the old tap. Gotta go. What do you mean you gotta go? And she looked green in the gills. She was inhaling the cigar.
Inhaling the cigar.
Yeah. So I walked out. Had to walk out. Never got to see the band. Did the old rub the back while she's puking in the parking lot thing.
Yikes.
Never got to see the band. It just came across our feed the other day that they're back in Fort Myers. I was like, yep, not going. And she's like, what do you mean?
I'm going, just not with
Why
you.
would you go?
Yes. There's no way I'm gonna. No, it's cursed. It's just cursed.
You're on the back.
I'm not going to see this band. It was destiny. So I had to walk out of the Texas Hippie Coalition band show. So there you go. Nothing worse.
Well, Pops Mafia wants to know if you left a bad Yelp review for the band.
Well, it was their fault. The wife was hog-choking cigars.
No, the bad band. The band that's
the bad band. Yeah, they
the
were the
bad
ones
band.
that the
Yeah,
opening
Butcher
bands.
Babies. All the guys, they loved them. Yeah, sure.
Of course.
Good God. They were dressed like
Oh.
strippers, man.
Mm.
It's just, I can't. No.
Well, this is what you do. You put some headphones on, play some good music, you know what I mean? And then just listen to that, and you know what I mean? It just becomes a whole other thing.
Oh, God.
That's just the bad service of BJ. That BJ.
What's up, Kevin? Crazy Scottish Pop
Crazy
Collector.
Scott.
Crazy
Wait a
Scottish
minute.
Collector.
That's
Collect stuff. I didn't watch your latest video, but I saw it pop up. I'll catch it eventually.
You might want to rephrase that. Wait a minute.
I know, right? You read it, right? That's all.
Oh, the old Bullet Boys. Oh man,
Bullet Boys.
The Bullet Boys.
I don't know who they are. Oh, that's
Smooth up in you. Isn't that the Bullet Boys?
Cat
Smooth
Daddy!
up in ya. Cat Daddy
Is it a
Carnage.
smooth operator? Oh, God.
Let's see if I can think of another one by the time it comes back around.
I know.
All right,
Yeah,
Jake, it's your turn.
Okay, well, all right. So,
Can't think of anything.
before we got pre-wife, she, the lady who bore my children, she
Oh God, this is a baby mama story. Good brother, baby mama story.
The same woman. It's all fun. It's all fun.
Okay.
So she planned this party, and friends and family, and I come to the place, and I'm walking down, and I got family on this side and family on that side, and she's at the front waiting for me, and I just turned around and walked out. I was like, no, I'm not doing this. I don't know what you're trying to pull here. So I left.
Yikes. That was harsh.
You guys can put two and two together. Do you get it?
So,
Did you get it? No, that didn't really happen. I don't have any stories of walking
Come
out.
on.
He's trying to make something up.
How do you not have anything where you walked out or
I
when
don't
walked
know.
out on? How is
Listen,
that? How
bad
does somebody?
food.
I can tell
Ever
you
had
right
bad
now.
food?
Oh, you know what? Okay, bad food.
There
Yes.
you go. Bad food.
There was a place in New York called For Goodness Steaks.
Okay.
It was like a buffet style pay, and then it was kind of like all you can eat buffet. But you could order entrees. Like they had entrees you could order, but you could still take from the appetizer buffet, or you could do the other, but whatever. It was one anyway. So a friend of mine ordered a steak, New York strip. That thing came out burnt and crimped. I mean, it looked like a burnt turd on a plate.
What did they ask for? Well done. What was the?
Yeah,
What was
well
the?
done, but this was
Well,
well
that's-
past well done.
Somebody forgot it was
well.
cooking done.
Yeah, basically. So we were sitting there eating.
I mean, there was a
and
kitchen
he
fire.
looked at it, he was
Nope.
complaining, yelling. He literally wrote on a napkin, because that's back when we used to tag up, so all of us had markers. And he wrote, "Would you eat this?" Took the fork, stabbed it as hard as he can into the
Stabs
steak.
and known in.
Called the waitress over and was like, "Take this back to the chef."
Oh God.
Oh God! And after that, we left. We ain't paid for nothing. We just got So
That's
I guess
terrible.
you could call that a walkout.
All right.
I would say that was a storm out. That was definitely a walkout. There's no doubt about it.
Hey, bro, would you eat this?
Hmm.
Stabbed it into the steak. Oh God! Oh, that was a memory unlocked right there. I forgot all about that.
There you go. Bringing back fun memories.
Oh, we had a
Exactly.
good time that night. Oh God, I can't tell y'all the rest of the story.
Oh, there's no more. There's more to the story.
Well,
I can't say alcohol and women were involved. It was great. Ah, the good
oh,
old
see, I could do that. Oh, there we go. So what's
the
he
one
saying?
where they make funny.
Yeah.
So
That's
she
the
got
whole
mad.
point of the place. That's the thing that gets me. You go
There's
there
some
for that.
Oh man,
Did you not tell her that when you went?
It's
I
like
know,
right on the sign. It's like right on the sign out there that they're going to make fun of you. I guess, sometimes it hits home. You know what I mean?
years ago, that was going around social media. A lot of people going, not knowing that the point was for them to be rude to you,
Ridiculous.
and showing people's reactions was hilarious. Oh man. What's even funnier is when you read the comments, people who don't know that's oh, I wouldn't give her a tip, and how dare you sit there and let her talk to you like that? I would have smacked. I'm like,
Good Lord.
it's like y'all don't understand.
That's the point. That's all fun. That's the fun of it. Oh, well.
Oh, that was so good. Yeah.
All right.
That's my walkout story. Yeah.
Your walkouts. It was a good one. That was a solid one.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah. Oh, this is from someone. I've never walked out on anything. You know?
Well, I mean, technically, it's theft because we didn't pay. I wasn't thinking of that as a
That
walkout.
brings me to my next.
Is there a statute of limitations on eating
Well,
a
the
steak
place-
and
The
leaving?
place is out of business now, so
Oh, okay. Now you know why. Nobody
Service-
paid for their food.
serving
Everybody
steaks like
walks
that
out. There you
is
go.
supposed to be.
Nobody
How is the name of your restaurant or your chain is For Goodness Steaks, and you
Right.
bring somebody a steak that looks like that?
Well, you looked at it and said, "For goodness steak." I mean, like, there you go.
Goodness, They
They hit some
staked it
fucking-
all right. He staked it with a
Oh, God.
stab.
Yeah, you definitely steak this steak. Pop
I
Mafia,
should
listen,
walk down on this episode.
Leave.
What do you mean?
leave now. He came to New York, didn't let me know he was here, and you're making fun of me. Get out. I'm putting you on timeout. Hold on. Where's my YouTube at? Y'all got the power.
All right. How we doing? How
All
we doing
right.
on our
Let's
hashtag
check
there,
our
Cheester?
hashtaggy. Let's see. We are up to 8 entries into this week's. Oh, wait, it's a trap. It's a trap.
Okay.
Trap.
We'll give people.
Let's see.
We'll give
8,
people a little
9,
more
10,
time
11,
then.
12, 13. Yeah, there's quite a few that have not joined the
right.
hashtag.
Get in there.
There we
Yeah.
go.
A minute.
Yeah, we give you a full minute.
60 seconds.
Let's go with this one. And we're gonna give you guys 11 seconds to get this hashtag in. Then we're gonna go ahead and pull it because it's already 8:21. We're just rocking and rolling today. Thanks once again for hanging out with us for an all-new Barbarian Horde variety show. You never know who's gonna stop in, pop by. So join us Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, the real. Or is this the fake James Willie? I don't
The
know.
fake.
But
He's the fake one.
You never know who could pop by. So, oh, yeah, stupid comment thing. Man.
The real James Willie would never wear a Ghostbusters shirt in a Star Wars.
I'm not in a
Only
Star
fake
Wars.
James Willie would do that.
I'm in a spaceship. You have no idea what kind of ship this is.
I see the moon out there. I see a moon in the background. Is that a moon?
Ecto 46. No, that's my forehead. What are you doing?
No, over to the left. I see a moon over to the left.
You guys. Let's go. It's a trap. Hashtag. It is Star Wars month still. So we're sticking with the Star Wars thing. Well, we'll give you 11 seconds. Thanks once again for hanging out with us. The Variety Show. All right. I don't know about this comments on the screen thing. It's kind of
Not feeling it.
Get used to it. I don't know.
Well, it's not over anybody. It's over to the right, so it's not like on anyone's face. But if there was 4 people here, it would be on somebody. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not too sure about that.
It's all right.
Can you move it, or does it have to be in that one spot? Is there a way to move it to different places potentially?
I don't think so. Yeah, it's not letting me. It'll let me highlight.
Get rid of it now.
I mean, it's fine. Not where it is now, but
you can always bring it back later.
No.
Because it doesn't go away when you do transitions and stuff. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it should go away.
Yeah.
We haven't figured out the technology yet. We're still figuring it out.
Well, because I was thinking about it, I'm like, if I'm a viewer, like I'm watching over here on my other screen, and chat's right there.
So the reason why, I'm gonna tell you why. TV. See, with my phone, right? Chat's like that, but if I turn it, chat could be like that. But I like watching full screen.
Okay.
So you can pop the chat up, so I don't have to have like half the screen.
Well, I also thought it was like if you're watching on the TV, like some people will watch. Like, I mean, you want to see this on the big screen, right? Well, you want to see this on an 80-inch TV. You know what I mean? Because this needs 80-inch TV. You know what I mean?
TV. Okay, I guess that makes a little more
that
sense.
doesn't need 80 inches TV. You know what I'm saying?
So I'll turn it off when I go transition. Man, it's just a lot of work. It seems like a lot of work. Let me see here.
Oh gosh.
PDFs. Oh, they added some extra stuff as well to the share tab.
Okay. We'll learn. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. I'll have to get back into normally because I haven't done a morning brew show in quite a while, so I'm a little off on my StreamYard. So it's a trap. 8-inch Reese.
I could share stuff with you guys from my computer, like images and what have you. And if I wanted to, I can send it.
No, because this one's like
and share my screen.
What does it say? Slides and PDFs.
Do that.
Now it has an extra camera tab, which is kind of nice. Oh, okay, I see your.
Yeah. See. So I can throw stuff up there if I want you guys to see it.
No, that's cool.
It says video file, image file, or stop screen. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can't put it on the screen, but I can show it, and then
you could just share it.
Production. Yeah. And then there's a
They're working on it. They're working
present on it. Or invite. Present or invite.
Yeah. My present. Okay. That's what I can do.
Okay, so that's for the guests. Pretty sweet. And I love me some StreamYard. There is a couple different streaming platforms, but StreamYard seems to be the easiest and more friendly.
Yeah. There's some more advanced stuff, but you have to know what you're doing, and clearly we don't. So,
well, I
just get it.
By we, I mean me. I don't know. Chase seems to know. I don't have a clue.
I haven't done a live stream in a long
time,
so.
Yeah, we know. Even go
we know.
Circles.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a new one. Oh, what's that one?
You do hearts.
What is that?
Bro, pull the hashtag. Let's go. What is that?
Hey.
In the middle of the show, he wants to be standing around with StreamYard.
We're showing you what you can do with StreamYard. You're learning how to use StreamYard while you're
watching. We're having some fun. Well, it's I looked, and it's still 8. So I guess it's only 8 of you.
All right. Well, that's all right. Let it rip.
All right.
We'll be surprised. There's some good stuff there.
All right, you guys. In 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Go.
and if I win, I'm taking it. I haven't won anything in a long time.
Some good stuff up there.
Oh, he almost. Oh, yeah, Daddy Carnage.
Yeah, Daddy, all right.
He's close.
Very close.
It's twice. Hey Shay, how you doing?
All right.
There it is.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Oh, he's there. All right. Oh, the Robin pin, nice.
And I got my Robin pin up there, and a new mystery box, and of course some fun sodas if you're interested in any of that.
That off now. Get up. Man, I like those pop pins. I don't care what anybody says. I got quite a few of them.
I think I have the Zan Chase.
The Robin was actually one of my favorite ones, but I don't have too many of them anymore, so I'm passing them along.
The Wonder Twins. Did we do a trade? I think you sent me the chase for that one.
The Wonder Twins?
Zan, the Wonder Twins,
Zan.
the purple one. Yeah. I think we might have done a trade, and I think
Sonic Soda.
Because I know I have it.
Sonic
Soda.
All right,
nice.
very good. Just remind me what you picked, and I'm sure I have your address, but remind me what you picked, and I'll get it packed up. Try to get it out this weekend.
Hey, come on.
Last week's
later,
December,
not
too.
now. Later.
Later, Vader. Later,
Vader.
Did you guys check out the new Sonic movie, man? It was good.
I did not.
I really liked it. I'm telling you, Jim Carrey just so good, man.
I'll watch it when it comes to streaming somewhere.
It should be streaming by now, shouldn't it?
You would have thought so, but I don't think so, is it?
But I haven't seen the advertising.
Some stuff is really quick, and some of it is really slow.
Yeah.
He really killed the role. Well, multiple roles that Jim Carrey. He really killed it. And then
it's a great actor.
Keanu Reeves played.
Played Knuckles. I mean, not Knuckles. Shadow.
Shadow.
Yeah.
Excellent. It was really good, man.
Interesting.
I actually rewatched it the other day. It's really good.
Sonic.
Yeah, I definitely want to see it.
Best Sonic.
It's not something I gotta rush to see.
I was never a huge Sonic fan. Things were moving too fast. I couldn't make it happen. So I needed one of those slow moving games, like Pitfall or something like that. You know what I mean?
Pitfall. Holy smokes.
Talk about slow moving. Jeez.
Hey, I like them jumping on the little gator heads. So fun. Like in real life.
That game, so slow moving that the controls were lagging. Like you had to do stuff before it happened on screen for it to match up. You had to anticipate what was happening. Oh, those old games. You go back and look at them and try to play them, and you're like, I used to be good at this. Now I suck. Because you're so used to the good stuff
it's not
now.
good, but I remembered Atari games because I used to play that, and again, it makes me feel old. But I used to play, and then it's just like someone's like, "Yeah, you should blah blah blah," and I was like, "I don't like to go back because it ruins it." Like you go back to your memory and think, "Oh, it was so good," and then
fond
you're
memories.
like, "This really sucked. Why did I even like this? I don't even understand."
You're gonna ruin a great memory.
I'll send you some videos. If I gotta find them where kids react to stuff, and they got kids playing like those old school games, like the one with the tanks. With
man!
And playing Pong and stuff. Like, it's funny because these kids are used to 4D realistic graphics, and they're playing this old school Atari thing with one button.
Like Joust.
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 Yeah.
Love that game.
Oh man.
Smooth.
All right. So my turn?
Yep.
Sure.
Your turn.
Sure, huh? All right, very good. So the next one I have is, so I went out on a date before I met my wife. This was someone else. I went out on a date one time, and I asked this girl out, and she said, "Yeah, I'd like to go to a horror movie." I was trying to remember when we were talking what the movie was. I can't remember, but it was some horror movie, but it wasn't particularly scary. or I didn't think it was going to be particularly scary. So I was like, yeah, sure. I hate horror movies. I need to sleep at night. I don't need to not sleep at night. I don't know why people like things that creates, anxiety. I don't like that. So she's like, yeah, go to a horror movie. I was like, okay. I was just like, I don't really want to go. But hey, you know what I mean? There's a reason why I was going out on this date. So who am I to slow that operation down? So I picked her up. Well, the perspective, the potential.
The potential for it.
The potential of whatever.
Why does any young man do anything that he
I understood. That's right. Exactly. I agreed to a lot. I agreed to a lot of things as a youngster that I should not have, and this was one of many. So I picked her up. We went into the movie, and we're sitting down, and I'm like, well, at the very least, you know what I mean? She's scared, and she'll jump, and you're like, oh, I'll protect you, right? When in reality, what happened is this person was very jaded and probably loved horror movies and wasn't even fazed by this movie, and I was horrified by what I was watching, and I spent my whole time like this, and then whenever she would look, I was just like, yeah, and so. About halfway through the movie, I hadn't seen anything because I was spending most of my time looking at my hands. And I was like, I got to get out of here. I got to find a way to get out of here. So I was like, I've got two options. I either can tell her I'm scared and I want to run away, or I tell her I've got to go to the bathroom and just go stay in the bathroom. Like I said, we're halfway through this movie. So, I'm thinking I got at least 45 more minutes to figure out what am I going to do here. So I just okay. So I told her, I was like, look, I got to go to the bathroom, blah, blah, blah. So she's like, oh, okay. So you're going to be right back, right? I'm like, yeah, sure I will. And then she's like, hey, can you give me some more popcorn? She gives me the popcorn tub. So I was like, now I have to come back. And then I was like, then I'm just thinking, she wants me to go to the bathroom with a popcorn bucket? This is so weird. I don't think this is a good idea. So anyway, I was trying to figure out what was going on. So I grabbed the thing. I went, and I'm just like, what do I do? Do I go into the actual bathroom? Or do I go out into the lobby? Or I don't know what I'm going to do. So I went out into the lobby and waited. And I tried to get in the longest line just so I could say, I was in line waiting for the popcorn. And so I'm just waiting, blah, blah, blah. And then so I just decided the hell with it. So I took the popcorn bucket and I sat down and I just ate popcorn sitting on the thing. And then I'm watching as the movie comes out, I just run back to get in line for the thing. And then she comes out and she goes, hey, what happened? I was like, I was in line. She was like, for 45 minutes? That's ridiculous. So it didn't go well. I would like to say I covered well. I did not. I did not cover well. It was a disaster. So, but I don't know. Maybe should I have said I'm scared? Should I have said I was scared? She would have lost all respect for me. So
she probably did anyway.
She did anyway.
I gotta come up with something better. I went to the bathroom, then I ran into a friend. And I hadn't seen him in so long. And we got caught up talking.
A friend in the bathroom, and then what happens? I'm like, I'm not going to say I ran into a friend in the bathroom, and then that's.
He was in the stall next to me. We
was in the stall. We were chatting through the stall door.
He's a chatty Cathy.
There was a hole in the stall door, and we chatted back and forth. But that would not have been a good thing.
There was no foot tapping.
I don't know. I didn't do well thinking on my feet. So that was the first and last of dates. So just so you know.
He was watching Operation Dumbo Drop. It's too scary for me. They're gonna drop the elephant. No.
I don't even remember what it wasn't. I'm telling you, it was not that scary of a movie. I just can't stand scary movies.
It's like Tremors or something.
Yeah, right. No. I tend to say, what was that movie? I'm trying to remember what it was called. Dang, terrible.
That's so bad.
All right. Let's see.
I got a movie one now that you.
Do you?
I didn't walk out on a movie, but I was a part. Just like with the dinner, I didn't walk out. I was enjoying my dinner, but since they were leaving, I'm leaving. I'm not going to go with Mama Jason, hocus pocus.
Hocus pocus.
Hocus pocus. Oh, that is scary. I was a little scared.
I still don't. I know I've seen it, but I really don't remember. I've got to watch it. Me and Kay will probably do a reaction.
I can describe. You know what? I can describe the movie. It was It was like a girl that was abused, and they were trying to blame it this one guy, and it was the police chief, and it was this other guy, and the police chief was I'm trying to remember, he was in a TV show. What TV show is he in? What was the? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
What was
You
the
gotta
name?
give me more than that.
Is it is Gattaca or Galacta or something? It starts with a G. What is the name of that? That is
Battlestar Galactica?
no. I can't. I'll remember it. I'll think of it. What was that guy? What was that thing?
Oh god.
Dang.
The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
The Great
It
Pumpkin.
was
yeah, that was
Gremlins.
good.
It said
Gremlins.
Gremlins.
It was not. Look.
Well, there was a
I said,
girl.
look. It was a little scary. This thing was scary. Okay, that's it. I put my foot down. Scary.
What
How
year?
could it be?
Probably
13 Ghosts.
No. All right, just go ahead. I'll see if I can figure
All
this out.
right. Let's see. My next one would be I dined and dashed at a Pizza Hut once.
Pizza Hut. Oh.
Pizza Hut. When they had the buffets.
Yeah, when you actually sit down.
Yeah, there was like 10 of us too. We all just sat down, buffet just smashed, and then everybody dashed.
Oh Lord! What a troublemaker!
Yeah, that was back in high school
Dash.
days. The old dine and dash, yep.
I don't consider those like walkouts because it's not like terrible service. Just
Right.
We would just see them.
Well, you walked out. You walked out.
It's not like
said
Got
why
a
you
free
walked
meal.
bad, right? Yeah.
All right. Well, I know I booked a hotel at the Days Inn. We got there. I walked in, took one like whiff of the room. Was like, yeah,
Nope.
not gonna happen.
I'm out.
Not gonna happen. I'm gonna need my money back. Here's your key.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't do that, sir. What did you just say? Oh, I got loud in the lobby. Needless to say,
Could just be
I got my money back and a pass for a free stay at any other Days Inn. Because I was sure as I wasn't going to stay in that one, and it was downtown Tampa. So yeah, not a good place. So good thing I didn't have a black light.
I just figured out what that movie is.
Oh,
Gothica.
Gothica. Oh,
Did you
that's
ever
with
see
Halle
the movie
Berry.
Gothica?
Halle Berry. Yeah.
Halle Berry. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot.
All you have
she
to do
was.
is say Halle Berry.
I forgot that she was in it. I remember the dude that was in it. You remember the cop? What was he? Was in a show.
Scary. That
It
wasn't
was
a scary movie.
It was very scary. I was horrified.
I don't even
Wait a minute.
remember it that much, but I don't think it was that scary.
It was
I
scary.
don't think it was
Okay.
a scary movie,
It
man.
was.
It was
a
supposed to be
scary
scary,
movie.
but
I
don't
was
think it
scared.
was scary.
Yeah.
Was it a ghost type scare?
I gotta
I think
watch
there
it
was a
again.
ghost in it. There was a ghost that was tormenting her.
Antagonist.
It's the one that brought her to figure out who. What wasn't there a ghost that convinced her that these two cops were the ones that did this thing, and they found a video. Don't you remember that? There was a video at the end where the two cops were supposedly the good guys I'm sorry, spoiler alert, that turned out to be the bad guys. Check it out. It's a fun movie. You know what? If it's a fun movie, I found it scary. Okay, so I'm sorry. Gothica.
No, it's definitely a ghost story because there was a ghost in it.
Yeah. See?
Because the spirit was haunting her or something. but I
Yeah,
just
that's what I'm
don't
saying.
remember it.
And it meant it was like a psychological thing, but it had a weird twist at the end. And it was
kind of a psychological thriller.
yeah,
but
it was scary, wasn't it? Isn't that right?
I don't know. I haven't seen it in a while. I don't remember.
It was an older movie. It was quite a while ago.
Yeah, it was
The life of
2003.
Halle Berry is
Yeah,
derailed
that's what
after
I said.
she nearly hits a girl with a car one night late. Wakes up in a mental
Gothica.
hospital.
Check it out, y'all. Check it out.
Yeah,
I'm not interested in seeing it again. I saw it once. Well, half of it. I saw half of it.
The Nightmare Before
Let me go
Christmas.
slow.
Yeah.
Right. Thank
Well,
you.
it did get good reviews. It's definitely one of her worst movies. But
She has to escape the asylum to solve the mystery. There is nothing scary about
You
what
didn't
I
see
just
it.
read.
You didn't see it.
I definitely saw that
It's
movie.
funny. Did you? watch it again.
Absolutely.
Go watch it again. Your memory's not good.
You know
That's
what,
what it
Chase?
is.
Chase, that's your next reaction video.
There you go.
Watch Gothica and
Judge Gothica.
We're gonna berate Barbarian all through.
Right. And you can find it about halfway through. See, you can find
Genre.
it
I mean, they
where I
did
said,
put it
I've
in
got
the
to get out of here.
horror genre.
Yeah,
It's more of a psychological thriller, suspense.
It is horror.
Thriller.
It is
There's
horror.
something about a ghost in it. I think a
Yeah,
ghost.
I don't like that.
haunted her
I
or
don't like
something.
ghost stuff. I don't like ghost stuff.
But I don't think it was that scary.
Like gory movies, I don't find scary. It's those ones. I don't. It freaks me out.
Yeah.
I'm not
Well, I'm
into
the
it.
same. Like I can do gory movies, but anything supernatural freaks me out.
Yeah, I don't like
I
it.
don't like supernatural stuff.
It's scary. You have to believe me.
It's absolutely.
I don't scare easy, man.
Actually, don't
Well,
watch
no.
this because I don't want you to watch it and then tease me. Okay, just take my word. It was a scary, scary movie. Okay.
I'm the guy that's like, abandoned prison. Let's go. Put me in the old freaking corpse locker where they shut the door and they're just like, okay, you're gonna be down there in the basement. We're gonna slide you in the old freezer corpse locker, and then we're gonna leave, and we'll come back in an hour. Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
And I'll just lay
But it reminded. Did you ever see the
fall
movie
asleep,
Lovely
probably.
Bones? Did you ever see the movie Lovely Bones? It reminded me of that.
I think that's the dark web.
You never seen that movie?
Bones, huh?
Lovely Bones, where a psycho killer kills this girl and puts her in a safe. You don't remember that?
No.
Okay. All right. There's another one that's scary.
Lovely
It's scary.
Write
I don't
this
like
down
it.
now.
I know, right? I'm gonna look it up now.
Let me write it down. Lovely Bones.
Lovely Bones. It's that one's not scary. It's more of a psychological. That one I saw all the way through, but it still freaked me out. Okay.
And
I didn't like
I
it.
can watch God. I mean, it's Halle Berry, so I'll definitely be watching the God.
It was
Rachel
was
Weisz,
interesting.
Mark Wahlberg. Okay.
The Princess Bride. Still, yeah, that's a horror film.
Princess. You need to see that. You need to
It's
see
a horror
that.
film.
You still need to watch it. I don't know what
That's the
thing
one.
is going to watch The Princess Bride, bro.
It's
so
gonna be
good.
freaking torture. I know it. It's just
No, it's
It's a good
not.
movie.
You're gonna
It's a good-
love it. I'm telling
Classic.
you, you're gonna love it.
Classic.
I guarantee you're gonna love it.
I
this
wouldn't
guy
say
looks
that.
like
You-
Zorro on the back. Look at him. He's got
Yeah.
mask.
I,
Is it
you don't have
Zorro?
to show me. We all seen it, bro.
Is
What are
it
you
Zorro?
I've
talking
seen it.
about?
I've seen it probably a dozen times. I've probably seen it 12
No.
times.
Don't say that.
It's a good
I've seen
movie.
it multiple times. I can quote most of the movie,
Yeah,
bro.
it's very quotable. It's a very quotable movie.
Oh,
You're gonna
You have
punch
to
on your man
go
card.
in with an open mind. Don't go in 5 minutes in like this is stupid and turn it off. You got to watch it all the way through.
Watch the whole thing.
Watch the whole thing.
It's
I
so
will-
good.
I will make it a point
It's
to
good.
watch this thing movie this weekend.
So good.
I'm gonna get my popcorn.
And then you can watch
Know what to do?
Gothica
Dress
and
the
then
cat.
Lovely Bones. Watch all of
And I
those.
got a fuzzy blanket that matches the damn DVD cover.
There you
Mom
Hey.
Jay sent me. I'm gonna
Go to
snuggle
your
up.
Instagram and do a
watch this
poll.
damn thing.
Should you watch Princess Bride or not? Yes or no? And I
There you go.
guarantee you, you're gonna get like at least 90% of the people saying you should watch.
Well, there's some people there are some haters out there. There's some people
That's
that
what
don't
I
like
said.
it.
I
90%.
don't know.
90%.
My friends.
Yeah, 90%. I'm telling you, it's a good movie.
Yeah, and the damn blanket. So now I have
And you're-
to.
Exactly. You
commit.
have to watch
I'll
it.
Now I have
Watch
to.
Princess Bride, bro.
Yeah, it's a classic. Come on.
Because Marky Mark was in it.
Yeah, Lovely Bones. He was in Lovely Bones.
He was in Lovely Bones.
I never.
I mean,
heard
he
of
plays
it.
a
Said it.
smallish part in that movie, though. He doesn't play that big of a
He's
part.
top billed though. I think he's the second person
Well,
that
I
comes
know,
up
he's-
when you look it up.
Yes. Well, he's
Behind Rachel Weisz. It's like
Good lord.
he plays a bit part. Top billed.
well, he's the dad, but it doesn't play a big part, but it's not that important a part. But,
8:45. Do you want to hit him with a hashtag? Because we don't.
yeah, let's do another
15
hashtag.
minutes.
Go another hashtag.
All right, guys, hit that hashtag. We appreciate you guys hanging out for an all-new Barbarian Live Horde variety show. And let's see. Yeah, we'll go. Maybe we'll go around the bend one more time. Oh God, here comes the.
Oh God. So should I tell my walkout story? I mean, or we hashtag and letting the hashtag.
Yeah. Right
Well, do the
after
hashtag. You can talk.
this.
Okay.
Go, wait. Right after this. Thanks again. Have you hit the thumbs up? Please give us a thumbs up. Have you shared? Share on all your multimedia platforms.
Share stuff.
If you're new
Stop
to the
being
show.
greedy.
If
Share.
you're new to the show. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Future videos, future content like this with the Barbarian Horde Variety Show. righty, we're back.
Get those hashtags in. It
All
probably
right,
won't make any difference because I already saw the one I like. But you might pick a better one. You never know.
When you talk about Sith, that's a good one. That's a good one.
There it is.
That's the one you definitely want to go
Oh,
with.
there it is.
Wait. Ooh, you might have another contender. Get him in. All right, so I'm going to tell my story, and when I'm done, I'll pick
Go ahead.
okay, so it was a movie. I technically walked out, but I didn't walk out. I walked out with the person I was with as they walked out. So long story short, one of my coworkers' daughter, was kind of flirty, whatever. She was like, "Oh, you take her out, blah blah, whatever." Okay, so we met at Times Square, and I took her to go
So
see
your coworker told you to take his daughter out?
her daughter out. Yeah. Well, I was young and handsome, and she wanted to hook her daughter. I was a good guy.
No, you were. I interesting. You said you were a good guy. Did you hear him say "were"?
No, I said I was young and handsome.
And you said you were young and handsome, and you were a good guy. So what has happened?
Yeah.
I don't understand what's going on now. I mean, all those. Now you're Darth Vader.
And I also said as far as they knew. Come on.
Oh, as far as I know. Okay. You do.
Do that while I'm taking a drink.
He was Anakin back in those days. Now he's just straight up Darth Vader.
I was a teenager.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, my life kind of mirrors Darth Vader's. I was a young, wide-eyed, innocent kid. Got into my teen years and was like kind of whiny. Then young adult was, angry and spiteful. Went full dark for a minute, and now I'm a spirit. I'm enlightened. I came back to the light.
You're the Force Ghost? Is that what you're saying? You're the
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Force Ghost now.
A Force Ghost. How about that?
God.
Good Lord.
Oh. So I took her to see Eyes Wide Shut.
Oh my God. Oh Lord, are you serious?
Great
wholesome movie. Wholesome movie.
And I don't know. I can't say halfway through because I only saw it the one time. Well, I can't even say I saw it. I saw what we saw of it. But the scene where they walk into the room and everybody's going at it. Yeah, she was like, "I'm out." She just got up and walked. She didn't even say that.
How did you not know this was a movie about this? I mean, it was very clear. Did you not see a trailer?
No, the trailers didn't really say that.
They pretty much hinted that this was where it was going. This was not a shit amount of business.
You didn't know that they was going to be showing what they were showing. So, I walked out behind. Like, where are you going? What's going on? I'm enjoying this, of course, right?
I bet you are.
I'm like, yeah, okay, let's go. Yeah. So
you didn't pull a Pee-wee in there, did you? Did you pull a Pee-wee in that movie theater?
No, are you kidding me?
Okay, I didn't know what was
the old popcorn bucket trick.
No, I never did stuff like that. That's crazy.
Silly.
I'm not gonna waste my popcorn.
No, I understand.
All that stuff comes after, bro.
That butter can be hot too. That butter can be really hot. You gotta be careful. Be real careful.
Have you ever gotten salt inside? Not a fun feeling, bro.
I know.
Don't know what that's like.
Don't ask me how I know. I just know.
Salt in the peel. Okay, no, that's not happening.
It really describes the old salt in the wound kind of a situation, huh?
Yeah, exactly. So that was after
so did you never saw the end of the movie? Is that what you're saying? Or
no, I never saw the end of the movie.
That'd be a good. You probably should do a react to something like that, like a JKL reacts to seeing the end of.
Yeah, right. Eyes wide
shut. It would just be one blur. The whole thing would be a blur. You wouldn't be able to show anything. It'd just be ridiculous.
Oh man, maybe one day if the reaction channel lasts that long, I'll get to it eventually.
It just the movie would just be one blur in your face, like
right.
the whole time. Just no.
No, it had nothing to do with a cream. Okay. Long story short, when you play with food, when you do the, and what was the name of that movie with Kim Basinger and what's his face where they played with the food?
Eyes wide shut.
No, it's not Eyes Wide Shut.
I don't think she was in that.
It's called
128 days. Isn't it 128 days or something like that?
No, 9.5
They
weeks.
put the little
9.5 weeks. I knew it was a number.
Okay,
Yeah, 9.5 weeks.
yeah. And so you want to emulate those things with the foods and
Right.
the stuff and on
It
the
never
body.
works out.
But
Never
you
works
gotta
out.
be careful when you put certain foods
No.
in certain areas of the body. I'm just gonna leave it at that. All right.
Anytime something happens in a movie and you think I'm going to replicate it in real life, no matter what it is, it never works out. It absolutely never
It's
works
not going
out.
to turn out the way you saw it.
No.
Never is good. Never is good.
Half the times it's a crime. Okay, not only does it not work out, it's actually a crime in some states. I don't know. Maybe not New York, but in Virginia, definitely a crime. So,
Virginia for sure.
Oh, God.
For sure.
Yeah. Virginia for sure.
Not going to be good.
I think you could get away with more in New York than you could in Virginia.
oh, I know. I'm sure you could. That's what I'm
for
saying.
sure.
I have no doubt. No doubt.
Boy. Yeah. So yeah, my original story. We never spoke or saw each other again.
You never made eye contact again after that.
So I guess she had the same reaction you guys had. Like, why would you bring me to this? I didn't know. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah. The good old days. Oh boy.
Well, there you have it.
There indeed.
you have it. What would you walk out on? All right, my man. Go ahead and pick us up.
Oh,
a
hashtag Sith. Come on. SITH.
Sith.
Hashtag Sith.
All right.
All right, so
Nice and easy.
Good. I thought for sure you were going to pick Scaredy Cat because nobody wanted that.
No, I don't know. Nah, you did. I came close to picking Maul,
Oh,
and I love me some R2D2, but come on, can't really beat Sith.
Sith. There you go.
All right. Hashtag Sith.
I saw,
It's about time. That's about the time. Let's go ahead. Go ahead.
A while back, I don't remember where I was on the Staten Island ferry. I was going across Staten Island. I saw
You
some
walked
kids
out on the
wearing-
Staten Island Ferry? Didn't you drown?
I said
Didn't
I
it
was
just hit the
on.
bridge? Or no?
I was on the Staten Island ferry.
I know. That's what I said. You walked out on it. Wouldn't you drown?
No.
You walked out on it.
I had enough of this and just
Screw
jumped
this
off.
ferry. Just
Oh,
walked
I've got some
off.
Staten Island ferry stories I can tell. That's for another show.
Different stream. Different stream.
There was some kids wearing some Sith jackets, but it wasn't Star Wars related. So I had to ask one. I was like, "What is it?" And it was for I can't remember what the H stands for, but it was Staten Island Technology House, I think it was. And I was like,
No.
and they abbreviated this. I was like, "That's so cool!" If I went to a school like that, I would have been such a good.
Can I
student.
buy that jacket from you? How much for the jacket,
I
bro?
would've
That's
been
cool.
such a good student. I was like, "Yo, I go to the Sith school, bro."
The School of Sith.
The School of
That's
Sith.
pretty
Oh,
sick.
it
You're
was
learning
so
some interesting
cool.
stuff, I'm sure.
That is
was
pretty
so
cool.
How to kill the younglings.
Younglings. How to
Younglings.
snuff a youngling.
Oh, Pops Mafia, yes. Okay, a quick Staten Island ferry story. Like he said, the tourists, yeah, they do drive you crazy. Now, when you leave it from the Manhattan side, you have to get on the right side of the boat, because when you pass the Statue of Liberty, it's on the right side, so you get the best pictures on that side. Now, depending on which ferry you're on, some of them have an outside kind of balcony, some of them don't, where you just have to be up against the window. So we're going, and they're so excited to get pictures and stuff. They put their hand outside the window sometimes.
Oh,
And
God.
I've seen so many phones, cameras, stuff get dropped because they knock into each other. There's so many phones, cameras, whatever, just at the bottom of the sea right there. It's
That's
hilarious.
terrible.
It's hilarious. I'm just sitting there watching them like, don't put your hand out that window. Oh, you're gonna miss that phone.
See, now they got
front.
bags
You have
with
to run
like
to the front because you can stand on the front of the ferry and yeah, like
they got, like
it's great.
put your phone in this bag, zip it up, and
Yeah.
It's not going to do you any good if you drop it in.
Well,
It's in a
if you drop
bag.
it in
What
the
are you going to
ocean,
do?
yeah.
It's going to be in the ocean floating around. You can't get it. You're going to jump off the boat.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm jumping off this boat.
No, I don't think you want to do
You
that.
don't want to do that.
Then
You're probably getting
no,
more
no,
trouble
no,
doing
no,
that.
no, no.
That shit.
You'll be at the bottom of the ocean there too, right along with it.
Oh man, but yeah,
All Florida man right in the damn
I
water.
know, right? Gotta be the headline. Florida man jumps off the Staten Island ferry.
Yep, exactly right. Exactly
To
right.
retrieve his cell phone.
Throw me a lifesaver.
I'm gonna pull out a pack of lifesavers. You want a cherry one? Hold up,
Cherry. Not the grape.
not the grape. Oh, God.
It's on the back of the ferry.
Yeah, the ferry's fun. I think I have some
Coffee
video
went
of
on a
me
little
and
ferry ride.
K1 and K2 on the ferry maybe 3-4 years ago.
So
It was a rainy day too, so we stayed on the front of the ferry. It felt really good.
Well, let me give one more, and then if y'all want to give one more, we'll just. So the last one I have is I was in college. I know, and people didn't think I went to college. I did, and actually graduated. Go figure. And they used to have concerts there, and of course, I went to a little small school in New Hampshire, so we didn't really have like really awesome bands. Whenever we got a band, it would be a new band. So this was back in the '90s. Here we go, early '90s, and Dave Matthews Band was new. I mean, they had literally one song out. They only had, I try to remember the name of the song, but you know the one I'm talking about, right?
No idea.
You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, there's one. Yeah. I don't remember. I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah, that one.
Right. Anyways. Right. Anyway, so they had that. So they were coming to my little campus, and the opening for them was Big Head Todd and the Monsters. And I know you probably don't know who that is, but I love me some Big Head Todd. Okay, so just so you know. Have you ever heard of him, Chase?
No, that's what she said.
Big Head.
You've never heard of Big Head Todd and the Monsters?
No.
They're good. They're good. I know. I'm sure you won't like them, but I like them. So there you go. I've seen a couple. I've been a couple times. So I went to see them, and then we went, and I'm trying to remember who opened for them. Some other band opened for them. It was Big Head Todd and the Monsters. They've got a couple really good songs. Anyway, so I saw them, and so then it was time for Dave Matthews, and of course that's the lead band, right? And so they started playing, and I don't know if people are into Dave Matthews. I actually like some of the Dave Matthews stuff now, but it was horrible. I hated it so much. It sounded like they have all these extra instruments. Like there are things in the band that shouldn't be in the band. It's just like they're playing bongos and they're playing all kinds of other instruments that don't need to be in there. But anyway, so they started playing. So I looked over at my friends and I was like, I'm out of here. And they're like, seriously? You're leaving for the lead song? I was like, yeah, I can't take it. So I had to storm out. Never done it. I've been to a lot of really bad concerts, and that one took the cake. I had to leave. So that's my thing. Dave Matthews.
Okay,
Did you hear any Big Head Todd there, Chase?
Yeah, I heard it was.
What did you listen? What is the song?
It was Bittersweet.
Bittersweet, that's a good one. And then there's another one. I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, there's a couple. Yeah, that one, Broken Hearted Savior. That's a good one. You got to listen to it all the way through, though. I'll let you do it on your time.
I'll check it out. It sounded all right. It didn't sound
good.
horrible, so I'll give it a shot.
I'll
give it a shot.
It's not metal, but it is good.
No, that's what I'm saying. I like everything, so I'll definitely give it a shot. Sounds like a yacht rock band, man. I could just chilling on the yacht, going down
that, but maybe.
It had that vibe, man.
Did it? Okay.
Yeah, for sure. That's like chilling at the beach on a boat type situation, because he was even wearing a Hawaiian shirt when he was playing on the guitar when I was watching it for a second.
That is true.
So I just like
maybe.
They're in the same vein as Bare Naked Ladies. Do you like Bare Naked Ladies?
Absolutely.
I'm talking about the band, not the thing. Okay.
The band? I don't know.
The band Bare Naked Ladies.
Big Head Todd and Bare Naked Ladies.
Yes.
Like
right. You're in. Are you in?
What channel's that on?
Right. I'm not sure. It's a separate channel, but they're good. They were good. I enjoyed them.
Same genre, I guess.
Same genre.
Okay. Yeah. Well.
Anyway. All right, Chase. You got any others?
Oh, jeez.
Let's see. Stuff that I walked out on. Let's see.
I don't have. I'm trying to think.
I got a feel, Chase. Did no one ever walk out on you on a date or anything? I got a feeling like you must have gone on a really bad date and either you stormed out or she stormed out. No.
No.
I mean, I just told mine. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. I never been left on a date or stormed out or something.
Walked
Like,
out.
hey, I got to go to the bathroom, and then you just leave. Yeah, that never happened.
No, I have played shows where we were the opening
People
act.
walked out on you.
No. Well, that happened too. They were like, "Holy shit, that's not what we were in for." Like, played show, opening act. Hadn't heard the bands that we were playing with. They started playing as soon as we got off stage. They started playing. Oh hell no, I'm out. Garbage. Should never even played the show. I've done that. That's about it. I can't think of anything.
Did they ever say anything to you?
Nope. Oh God, no. You ain't gonna
So it was
say
just
nothing
like
to
it
a
was a
metalhead in
one-off.
Florida.
You
You
weren't
get
on
your
like a tour or
get
anything
stomped
with
in the
these
parking
people.
lot. No, absolutely not. You definitely wouldn't say anything to anybody. Not in Florida. That's not safe to do that.
It's just not safe. You can't do that. It's not safe.
No, especially with Kick 'em Ugly fans.
Right.
You might not want to come up to me saying anything. Sick 'em, boys.
Kick them, boys.
You're gonna get kicked ugly in the parking lot now. So, out of my ex in the park at the CVS. I think I've heard that story before.
Yes, I heard that one.
Pretty sure she told that
Mama
one.
Dave.
Is he still sitting there? Is he still in that
Yeah,
bed?
right. That's why she left.
Like, dang, she's been gone a long time.
Never done that one. They've tossed the bottle, but never threw it at me. No.
Oh man.
Never got anything thrown at me. That's another way to get kicked ugly. So, nope.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't think of another story. I don't have anymore.
You've led a very charmed life. You've led a very charmed life.
No, I wouldn't say charmed.
It's a police station now.
But it's a police station now. Nice. Because, like most things that I pay, okay, I didn't grow up with a lot of money, so most things that I went to see that I paid for, even if I didn't like it, screw it, I paid for this, so I'm getting my money.
I am not
That's
looking.
true.
So I didn't have a tendency to walk out, and then I'm also the type that goes, okay, well, maybe it gets better. Like I try to give things a chance. So even if I'm not liking it at first, okay, maybe it'll get better. So when it comes to like concerts or movies,
But does it ever get better? Whenever you say this to yourself, like this isn't good, but it's going to get better, it never gets better. Like it usually gets
sometimes
worse.
it does.
Don't you think?
Sometimes it does.
It's the worst.
And then like I'm trying to think like we used to do a lot of house parties back in the day. So like, I've walked out of house parties before. I'm like, okay, this sucks. Okay, I got a good house party one I just thought of. It's not even a good one.
And you can tell it. This
actually
has.
This is another
Okay.
really short one. So I'm with one of my boys. We driving around trying to find something to do. So this is the early days of cell phones. So I had like one of them
Flip phone.
early Omnipoint.
One of those bags with the big thing that sticks off the
Bag
top.
of antenna, like,
Yeah. So I'm talking, calling people at their house. What's going on? Who doing Bob? So one of my boys, he's like, "Oh yeah, I got people coming through. You can come through." All right. So my boy, listen, we going to such. Let's go. We got to the place, walked in, and
Nokia.
in his bedroom. Yeah, it's a Nokia. In his bedroom, and there's like 12 dudes. We thinking we walking into a party, like a hangout. 12 dudes.
It's a
me and my
party, all
friend
right,
make
but it's not.
14.
It was
So
a sausage party.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, all right, so
No, this is.
go in, hey, what's up? How you doing? What's going on? Yeah, this is my boy here. This is my boy. Yeah, okay. And we're sitting there, and I'm thinking, okay, some girl's gonna be coming over, something happening, whatever. They just sitting there talking about, like basketball and this and that. And after about 10 minutes, my boy turned to me like, "Yo, we out." I was like, "Yo, yeah, we out. All right, peace, we out." How you tell me over the phone that you got people coming through and we gonna have fun and party and whatever? There's a room full of dudes in his bedroom at that. It wasn't even like a house, like.
It could have been worse. I thought this
into a
story was
small
headed down a
bedroom.
really dark place. You know what I mean? So,
I don't know what happened.
Then we all
after I
moved from the
left.
bedroom to the closet.
It kind of sounded like a Bugle Boy commercial or something like that. I didn't know what was happening. I don't know. But I thought we were headed in a different place.
Yeah, we definitely left there. And I was like, I was apologizing the whole ride back home. I was like, bro, I'm sorry. He said we was going to party. I don't know what happened. Like, you walked in like I walked in. Like,
man, I'm sorry.
Why is it your fault? It's not your fault. You didn't start the party. You know what I mean?
No, because he was my friend. And I talked to him. And he was like,
to a party.
You defriended him over a bad party? Man, that's hardcore,
No, I didn't
man.
defriend him.
You said he was my friend. I didn't know what was happening. You did
was.
That makes you say diddy. Listen, I got a lot of things that would make you say diddy. Trust me, I've been in some situations, man. And I'm like, woo.
That's for the after show. Late night, about 3 in the morning. You can catch that show.
You do know one of the places I worked, right, Mama J?
So shady shit was going on.
And the weird thing is, I only worked there like 3 months. But man, the stuff I
saw some stuff. You saw some stuff.
Oh, I grew up a lot in those 3 months.
It wasn't even that long
ago. It was like about 18 years ago. Because I took the job because I was having another kid. I needed to make some extra money. And a friend of my wife's who worked there was like, "Oh yeah, we get lots of tips, easy money." And then I was like, "Okay, so sure." Like I'm not, like phobic. So do you? I don't care. But man. I saw.
They did them. They did them. Didn't they?
Yeah, they were worried about you for sure.
No.
Okay, we're all filled up.
I feel like we are.
Hashtag.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, you guys. Thanks once again for hanging out with us for an all-new Barbarian Horde Variety Show. You guys are awesome. We definitely appreciate you guys. And we love hanging out with you guys every week, Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern on Bearded Barbarian Collectibles channel and also Chase's Kingdoms YouTube channel. Definitely come hang out with us. We like to have fun. We like to have guests. Maybe next week. You never know. Mama J might pop in. We might actually get Ray's Chaos back.
Let's get Ray's.
If you see him, like I said, don't spook him. Don't sneak up on him. Be like, hey, what do you? Just snap a picture of him real quick and send it my way so we can figure out what's going on with this man.
Make sure he's all right. Or is he like Frosty the Snowman? Somebody took his hat off. He melted into a puddle.
Melted.
So
what year's over? Maybe he did melt.
You never know. So come back next week. You never know. All right. So hashtag Sith. We'll give you 15 seconds. And here we go. All right, no extra entries. In 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Boom. Let's get media assets. And
that's what I'm talking about. I knew it was coming.
Real slick. All right, Jacob.
Flipping around, I was like, "Oh, it's coming! It's coming!" That's right, Vader.
Do that.
TV. Give it to the TV. Give it to the TV.
Good.
Why should be nothing here I want?
All right, we got a mystery. we got a mystery.
Oh,
no,
everything but Sonic,
right? Okay.
You got the mystery. You got Robin Pin.
Sonic is
Got some
down.
shooties.
Let's see. You know what? Open the mystery box. You had a nice mystery box last week.
Yeah, there you go.
See what you get.
Go in the mystery.
Gave away a Jorah Mormont. I was like, what?
This is a good. I'm pulling stuff. I haven't opened Chase's box yet, so you're wondering what's going on. This weekend,
man.
I guarantee I'm gonna do it. Here it is.
Oh man, Transformers!
Yeah, nice.
Roll the
I
beats
want
And
down.
And it's the good one.
All right.
Yeah.
Con.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
This used to be one of the more expensive ones. This was like at one point I think it was like $60. It's come down a little bit, but it's still I think maybe 25 or 30. But hopefully you like that one.
I don't have a lot of Transformers anymore.
Yeah, you can trade it in for something else if you want
Very
to.
cool.
Hopefully it's
Yeah,
cool.
man.
I still have my
Alright.
con ones.
I mean, one of these times it's going to be a dud. You got to put a dud in there.
I
every once in a
know.
while.
You
I always
should
put
do
some
it.
bangers in there, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a dirty sock in there.
there you go.
Put a dirty sock. You can put a,
I'll wrap it in a dirty
can
sock for
of
Jake.
beans. You're gonna be like,
I'll stick it in the
You
sweat
want-
sock right in the.
pork and beans.
put a pop and put a used pair of socks in there too.
Is that what you want me to do?
Don't do that. Some
a cheap
DNA
$5
in there?
That
Well,
might be a
what
male,
kind of
there might be a male crime. I don't know. I'm not trying to get in any trouble here. They're like, what does this smell? Like they'll be like sometimes they'll sniff the box down the UPS, and I don't really know why, but I don't want to cause any trouble.
God, no.
Oh man. Put them in the Ziploc. Send them.
Put it in a Ziploc. Holy smokes. All right. Well, this is
Congratulations.
how we
Oh,
let you
God.
guys know what
Thank
we
you,
got
thank you,
going
thank
on
you.
and all that nonsense. So let's go ahead and start with our awesome guest, Mr. L. Awesome from the JK.
Oh, let's see.
I see
What do
you're
I have?
doing trailer reactions lately.
Oh, yeah, I
Last
got,
one.
Let me see. I did the Superman trailer reaction. Okay. Another long story short, I had a lot of trailer reactions. I had a lot of reaction stuff, but the folder that I had it in on my laptop got corrupted. Because what I do is I record on my phone. Everybody knows that. It goes into iCloud. I download it to my laptop so then I can delete it off my phone and off the iCloud to clear up space. It was in a folder. The folder got corrupted somehow, so I got tons of video that I recorded that's gone. I don't have an external drive enough to
Oh, that hurts.
So yeah, so a lot of stuff
that's
that I was, because like I said, I was trying to get some recordings back,
Yeah.
like a backlog, and I edit them out, I'll put them out, and then I can post them, and I'll be ahead, kind of like what Mama J does, have video.
Yeah.
So yeah, but the trailers that just came out, Superman, I think the Ironheart one drops tomorrow, and I watched the F1 trailer with Brad Pitt. So I think the F1 dropped today, Superman dropped Monday, and I think Ironheart's tomorrow. No, F1 dropped yesterday. I split them up. Anyway, yeah. So I got that.
Okay.
I'm starting.
Is that on the same channel or is that a separate channel?
No, that is the JKL Awesome Reacts channel.
Reaction.
Okay, different channel.
Yes, I gotta promote Reacts channel. And I'm gonna start dropping my Bad Batch Season 3 reactions. Finally. That was like 2 years ago, but yeah. So some of my Star Wars reactions is coming. And then on the main channel, the JKL Awesome channel, I got boxes I'm opening. I still have the box from the Queen, where she did her first stream of some cool stuff I got from there.
Cool.
That's I'm excited to open it. I haven't opened it yet. It's sitting here. It's been sitting here all this time. And I'm like, oh my god, it was such cool stuff. So yeah, and let me see. And watch the Hip Thrust.
Because there is a page called JKL Reactions. So that is not the page you were looking for.
This is JKL Reactions?
Yes.
Really?
Yep. They got 715 subscribers.
Since when? I looked it up before I picked the name.
But people can pick it after. If it's not exactly the same, you're welcome
We got
to.
115 videos.
But how'd they get JKL?
I don't know, but I can't find your link, so drop it if you can over in the chat. And yeah, reactions. And I put reacts, so.
There's a JKL channel. Yeah, JKL. Since when? There was never. And listen, when I started my channel, there was no JKL. The only JKL thing you could find was for the Star Wars game, because there's a character called Jedi Knight Luke, and they would abbreviate it to JKL. So this is great. No.
They got a lot of videos too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of videos up here, and
there's JK Reacts.
2021.
Yeah.
Okay, 2021. I started my channel in 2018. Wow. It says JKL Reactions. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness.
It's going to be a little hard to find you, so I just wanted to give you the heads up on that. JKL Reacts.
Wait,
it's
JKL
JKL Awesome Reacts. It's JKL
there you
Awesome
go.
Reacts.
Okay. Because there's JKL Reacts as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. But that wasn't there when I. No.
There's JKL Reactions, JKL Reacts, which is.
But it's JKL Awesome Reacts, right?
JKL Awesome Reacts. Okay.
Okay, so don't subscribe to JKL Reacts. Subscribe to JKL Awesome Reacts. So if you subscribe to JKL Reacts,
there it is.
Unsubscribe and get to JKL Awesome Reacts. Okay.
Bro, there was not a JKL channel when I started my channel. They started their channel in 2021. And they probably changed the name because when I look up JKL, nothing comes up but my channel.
Used to.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
People can change their name. People
There's
can
the
change
link
their
in the chat, guys.
I think
get over there and give him a sub. Sub him up, man. Let's get that. Let's get this channel rolling.
Wow.
83. Yeah, let's get some subs over there.
Look for the oldest videos.
What else you got going? The collectible world's kind of getting a little rough out there as far as collecting
I'm
the
still
Funko.
upset about JKL Reacts. I can't talk right now. No,
beside himself.
Yeah, I was actually listening to you guys talk about the Funko community and stuff and blah 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 whatever, and I'm like, I don't know if it's necessarily a slowdown because people don't like Funkos anymore. I just think that it's like with the transition going on in the company and other stuff happening, people are just kind of like, all right, well, I'm still collecting Funkos. I'm just not doing videos on them anymore because people still collect it. Like I see a lot of people still collect it.
Oh, sure. I just got one. I still haven't shot the video, but it's like I'm collecting for what I'm into, which is
because I'm still collecting. I haven't dropped any videos for
music,
but I'm still collecting. I got those coming out. My Star Wars Sundays, I kind of took a break from them, but that's going to start back up soon.
Oh yeah, you can do that for a while. you got plenty of Star Wars to do.
And I still have lost footage of me and Kay doing some taste tests with some Skittles, sodas, and what else did we try? Other stuff. I'll find it. It'll be on the channel. So yeah, sub. You got to sub. That's the only way you're gonna know.
Not the Reacts channel, but the actual.
Yeah, I mean you can sub to that channel too. I mean if you like what they're putting out, I just didn't know there was
that was easy to find.
That's wild. That was not there. I'm gonna go watch one of their old videos to see. Because a lot of times
comment, y'all aren't the real JKL. I'm the real.
Oh,
give them the what for, man.
It says sisters J and L reacting to K-pop.
Yeah, nice spin, huh?
But I'm gonna watch one of
their
old videos and see what they call themselves and stuff. Because a lot of people, their old videos, they have something else. Then they change the channel name. So we're gonna see. But anyway, yeah, that's what I'm doing. So.
Okay. Well, follow that link. We dropped it a little bit earlier. Follow that link over there for JK All Awesome
JKL Awesome Reacts,
Yeah,
JKL
go follow
Awesome, JKL Awesome Fitness, and JKL Awesome Gaming.
Yeah, you can catch some thrust action on the fitness one.
Yeah, doing stuff.
You had to do some
Doing stuff.
thrusting.
Complaining about your channel's name. Well, my channel was around before this. They can't complain about my channel.
Well, I got my Mr. Gabagoo box finally. I won something pretty cool, man. I got the Art the Clown Bloody Terrifier Funko, and he threw in a couple little extra goodies. He got like a crap ton of horror stickers, so that's going to be a little difficult as far as like trying to show each sticker and all that. But I'm going to do like a look at all these stickers, and then he threw in a pretty cool Terrifier vinyl collectible, not a Funko. So it's more of a bust of Terrifier, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to show that. And at the same day, I had a pre-order in for the little spooky girl in Terrifier. She's got the creepy glow-in-the-dark eyes and the little pigtails. If you're a Terrifier fan, you know who I'm talking about.
I haven't watched it.
It finally came in. I'm stoked. I'm completely stoked. I'm so happy to have this Funko. So I figure I'm going to give Mr. Ugly a call down in hell, see if he'll come up, shoot a little Terrifier video for me, entice him to get his ass back over here to Florida, and we're getting hot again. So he might actually come back. So stay tuned
again,
for that.
Isn't it still?
I know, right? Still.
No, it was kind of cold a month ago. I mean, he was out. It was getting too chilly. So he's like, I'm out. So you can come back. It's like 95, 96, 7 degrees. So it'll be quite comfortable, I think. So I got that, and then I got again, I'm shooting the new Papa. He's pretty badass. He's got a glitter jacket. He is awesome. So I'm gonna be shooting some stuff with him. And that's about all I got really going on. I know my man Proper, I just sent him out some stuff. I know I sent Barbarian's got a box of stuff. He's going to be posting his video.
One of these days I'll actually
and then you'll get to pick something off the stack, and it might be something from the Kingdom. It's going to sneak some stickers in there. And,
I need to put some stuff up there. I keep digging around, pulling stuff off my own stack. That Trax one was not one that I was planning on giving away, but
I will do a little shout out to our friends over at Gasolcast. Congratulations for the new Ghastly Guar inspired. They actually got the licensing to do a Guar style figure. Nice. And huge fan of Guar. I've even got some memorabilia from back in the 90s. I've got a brain from the mighty Skullhead face from Guar. I got the brain, man. This is like a massive stage-used piece that I was able to acquire. And huge fan of Guar, and I just wanted to give a shout out. I was able to acquire. They only made, I want to say 350 or so. They didn't make a lot of them. I want to say it was low numbers. I don't want to quote the number, but they've got a couple different variants. One's 50, one's like 100 and something, and then the others. But that's actually going to be on the way as well. So stay tuned for that, because that's going to be a blast, man. I'm looking forward to it. So shout out to Chris and Heather, Gasolcast. You guys know. You guys over in the chat know. You guys know Gasolcast.
I met them at New York Comic Con.
I don't know if there's any left, so go check it out. But yes, so stay tuned for that. All right, so what you got, Barbarian?
Very cool. Well, I keep saying the same things over and over again because I haven't done anything. But
colonoscopy video coming.
Colonoscopy video coming. There's an exciting ending. Don't walk out on it. Stay through the whole thing. It's scary.
Stay till the end.
It gets better.
It gets better. It's got a gothic twist ending. You know what I'm saying? So stay through the whole thing. No, I'm just kidding. I would never do that. There was a ring that I was missing, and I found it. Oh no, I'm just kidding.
I bet.
So is that where that glass ring went?
That's where that went. Anyway, so that's not going to happen. But I do have some fun things going on. I keep telling you I'm going to build this thing, but I'm terrified of opening it. It is one of the scary. the short circuit thing. It's got like 1,100 pieces, and it's horrible. It just, I know I'm going to lose some pieces and not be able to put it. Anyway, so I got that. I got the RV. It's like a Lego inspired RV for Breaking Bad to do. I actually got that put together. I'm pretending it's me, but it wasn't. It was someone else that put it together. We'll just say it was me. So I got that going on. I got Chase's boxed open, and I've got another medal from my walking, and I'm actually halfway through the next one after that. I'm on Order of the Phoenix now, which is the 5th medal. So I got to show off my 4th medal. So getting there, getting there. Fun stuff.
I saw those. They look good. I actually went to the website and I was like, I'm gonna wait for a sale.
A little pricey.
They do have sales periodically.
They quality.
There's some good stuff.
They look nice. Especially
so I've inspired my dad, if he's watching. He said he's going to do one, and they have one that's a religious one. So my dad said he would do that one. I guess not really in Harry Potter, but anyway. So
very cool.
Man. So we got that. So that's what's going on my end. So check it out. And I promised to do some recording this weekend. So hopefully soon.
Don't promise us.
Right.
Well, you know what? You said you were going to record. You said you were going to edit and drop video. So yeah.
I can lie and say I recorded, because if I don't drop the video, I can say, well, I recorded. I just didn't.
Right. Yeah. It'll be lost footage.
I'll get it done.
I've got recorded video from months ago. So
next door.
I have a 3-day weekend coming up, so I should give me another day to put it off to. So there you go.
I had a 3-day weekend coming up, but I put in for overtime Saturday. So.
Nice. Oh yeah.
My regular
Memorial Day is coming Monday, so.
Yeah, Monday. All right. Well, that's all I got on my end. Appreciate it.
All right, guys. Well, hell of a show. Definitely appreciate you guys hanging out. Don't forget, come back next Thursday. If we're having a show, we'll be there 7 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. Gotta come hang out.
Find out if they're having a show, I might be there.
Oh, you never know.
You never know.
You never know. All right, guys. Once again, thank you guys for hanging out. We'll definitely be back soon. Get some stuff lined up here. All right. And I think that's about all you got. You want to hit them with the hashtags and head on out? Sound like a plan to you?
Yeah, sure.
Sounds good.
Tell them what's up. Yeah, of course.
Strange dogs make real James Willis.
Join the kingdom. Be the kingdom. Good hunting, everybody.
Goodbye from the Bearded Barbarian.
We'll catch you next time.
The Barbarian Horde Live Show with Bearded Barbarian, co-host Chase's Kingdom and Friends, Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern.